What's up, everybody? Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense podcast. It's Wednesday. It's 6 p.m. You know what that means. Time to get a little nonsensical nonsense in your ear holes, consensually or non-consensually. We're coming in them ear holes. Just listen. What's going on? I just realized that right as the show started, one of my pictures is crooked and my OCD is going nuts right now.
Right?
So, sorry about that. I'm glad we got Jeff and Tony in the house as always. If you guys are not already, the show barely started. I already made Tony walk off screen and discuss.
Jeez. Fucking white people.
You guys aren't already. Yeah. Fucking token podcast over here. Don't mind us.
Good Lord.
Hey, fuck him.
What's up, Stevie Wonder?
Everybody who got something against what we're doing, take your ass the fuck on, like he said. I've been trying not to be negative, but y'all keep coming at me, and I got plenty for you. So fuck anybody who don't like us. Kiss my ass.
Yeah.
That reminds me, if you're looking for drama, go follow Tony anywhere because there's drama everywhere with that guy. I have zero drama in my life, man. I don't know what the hell.
You don't go nowhere. You don't do nothing. You don't deal with nobody. What the fuck?
Fuck them all.
And you see, I have no drama. I mean, 2 and 2 make 4, Tony.
2 and 2 now. I had to do that.
I had to do the math in my head. Wait, did you do that right? I made Chris. I think math.
I only did it because I was hoping you did it wrong, so I could have been like, "You stupid son of a bitch."
That's why I went 2 and 2.
Yeah. I just want to tell you thank you, man. You know what I'm talking about too.
You're welcome, Tony.
Shut up.
Yeah, wait for that.
If you guys are not already, go ahead and check us out on social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget you can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on YouTube and Twitch at 6 p.m. And if you don't want to come hang out with us live, don't worry. We got you covered there, ladies and gentlemen, and whatever you call yourself these days, people. You can listen to us on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at Nonsensical Nonsense. Go give us a follow, give us a like, give us a listen. And if you'd be so kind, give us a share. Let other people know about us. Let them know about our
sharing is caring
podcast. Tune in Saturday night where we all sit here for 3 hours and stare at the screen. And some might fall asleep, some might get really high, and some might get really drunk and fall out. But that's all it's going to be, just us staring at the screen. If you'd like, you can email us at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. And we do got a merch store, teespring.com/Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. You can use that email if you guys would like. Send your stories in for Urban Legends, which we have more Urban Legends for you tonight. Coming up in the second hour. We were doing some Urban Legends in the house last night.
Yeah.
I had unwilling participants.
So you're practicing your Urban Legends on the kids?
I was doing
Hey,
like
kiddies, sit down. I got a little story for you.
Yeah, no. I was doing like Bloody Mary and Candyman and stuff like that in the mirror.
Hoping for the best.
And then scratching on the doors of the bedrooms when they were in their room.
Stop
it, Dad! It's not funny. Austin got a whole Snapchat of me cutting a complete promo on Buggy about Candyman coming to get her, and then me standing in the doorway with the door crack going.
I have a question for you, gentlemen. Have you seen the trailer for the new Wednesday series?
No.
Catherine Zeta-Jones is playing Morticia Adams. And Luis Guzman, I think is his name, is playing the dad. Gomez, he's playing Gomez.
Is Luis Gomez? Is that the guy from Ant-Man?
No. The guy. Did you see the Rock movie where Journey to the Center of the Earth kind of thing? Is the sequel to Journey to the Center of the Earth?
No.
He was
With,
in Out of State with George Clooney and Ving Rhames. He was the one that tried to break into old girl's house. Break in her
Yes.
apartment.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's one of the guys. I know his
He's an
name.
outstanding actor. I'm trying to
Yeah.
see.
If you saw his face, Chris, you instantly go, "I know that guy." You
No,
saw
yeah,
the Cowboy Way.
The only
You
thing I
saw
got
the
against
Cowboy
him
Way.
is he's kind of short. He's
Yeah.
kind of short and
He was in the Cowboy Way. He was the one that Woody Harrelson and what's his
the one
name?
they
Stick the cow on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that dude. He's playing the dad. The Pugsley and Wednesday, I don't know who they are. The kid that plays Pugsley looks
is
familiar.
it called Wednesday or is it the new Adams?
It's called it's the Wednesday. It's a series called Wednesday, and it follows Wednesday Adams going to like a boarding school.
Well, speaking of movies,
Yeah.
I bought something yesterday.
What'd you buy?
Oh, just a football jersey for the greatest quarterback to ever play the game, to ever come out of Ohio State.
Shane Falco?
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh. Did you seriously buy a Falco jersey?
Yeah. And I also got me another jersey.
From?
You done hurt my feelings. I'm going home. I'm going to jail.
No. Where did you find it?
On Amazon.
Nice.
We was talking about it. We was talking about him the other day, and I was scrolling through Facebook. Like I was laying here in bed. I haven't been sleeping much lately again for some weird reason. But I was laying here in bed, and I'm scrolling through Facebook, and ears, they're always listening to.
Oh yeah.
No, we had talked about the movies before, and I'm scrolling through Facebook. I think you and I were talking about them at one point, not like last week or something, Jeff. And I'm scrolling through Facebook, and an Amazon ad comes up, and it's like, it was a football jersey, and I was like, "What the fuck football jersey is that?" I clicked on it, and it was Shane Falco, and I was like, "Oh, put it in my cart." And then down at the bottom of Amazon, when you get something, they're like, "Customers
It's
also
like,
yeah, and it was the was it West Texas, whatever, and it had
West
Moxon.
Canaan.
Yeah, West Canaan. It had Mox, Tweeter, Billy Bob, and the original quarterback. So I'm like,
it's Paul Walker's character. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. I was like, well, I'm gonna get me a Tweeter jersey. We'll see how that one is. And then more than likely, I'm gonna buy me a Billy Bob jersey.
Oh, I gotta get me the Billy Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, for reference, Billy Bob's number is 69.
Billy Bob from what?
Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in a while. I saw it once.
I love that movie. Those are two of my
Billy
favorite
Bob's
movies.
the fat guy.
Tweeter's
I want Billy Bob's truck. I want Billy Bob's truck. I think this even without the number and all that stuff, just that C10 lifted on 44s is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got to send me that link. I'm gonna have to get me those.
Just go to
Is it on Amazon? I'm gonna have to get me those.
It's on Amazon. Yeah, it's on Amazon. Just go into.
Like I would totally buy that Shane Falco one. Oh my! Now is it his Ohio State jersey or is it the Washington Sentinels?
Still,
it's a
how you doing?
Nice.
What's going on? Welcome back, Stoic. No, it's his Sentinels jersey.
Nice. How much were they?
Like $22, $23.
Well, that's not terrible.
No, that's why I said I'm gonna see how this tweeter.
Well, yeah, how they turn depending on how they turn up, then I'll get it.
And that tweeter jersey turns out nice. I'm gonna order me a Billy Bob jersey, and then I'm gonna I'm debating if I want a Bobby Boucher jersey or not because they have them on there too.
Ooh,
you do.
I don't know if I want the Bobby Boucher football jersey or the Happy Gilmore hockey jersey.
You want the Bobby Boucher?
I know.
I don't know, man.
In all honesty,
you probably end up getting them both.
I'll probably end up with Mox, Tweeter, and Billy Bob, and I'll end up with Bobby Boucher. And there was a. They've got working through a 6-pack. Hey, I'm with you, man. I'm working through a 14-pack, 15.
I got a diesel keg.
I got a 6-pack today.
Tell me you didn't drink all 6 of those monsters today.
No, I've only had. This is only my second.
No, but they've got a bunch of movie jerseys on there. They've got our movie and TV show. They've got Fresh Prince's Bel Air Academy basketball jersey on Amazon.
Pass.
I was like,
He said pass.
Really, Jeff? Why?
Yeah. Oh, I'm still butthurt about it, dude. I'm still butthurt. Fuck that dude.
Oh my God.
Over who? Will Smith?
Fuck Will Smith. Fuck him. Fuck him.
What did he do to
Tony.
you?
Tony.
What did he do to hurt you in any way, shape, or form?
Put his business out there. Anyways, Tony,
He's a
did you
celebrity.
see?
His business has been out there for
I
years.
don't care. He's a bitch. Tony,
Yeah,
did
for
you
reason.
see the Day Shift?
No. Jamie Foxx.
It's Jamie Foxx, Snoop Dogg. I gotta say, as Chris and I were talking a little bit earlier today, because I called him and asked him, not a terrible movie. As expected, Snoop Dogg is a little bit wooden, but he does a really good job, and he's got some really good one-liners.
Gotcha.
Stoic.
I
He's got
gotta
something over
say,
there too, isn't it, for a Wednesday?
What's that?
No, I'll probably try to watch it this weekend.
It was
nothing but
cute.
time.
It wasn't. It's not a summer blockbuster. It's a cute kind of. It's got some really good parts in it. No, but I mean, it's not like it's not Resident Evil where you're going to get 15, 25 sequels.
No,
It's not. But it's not Talladega Nights where you watch it once and then you're done. It's something I would definitely watch it again. Yeah, but you're weird. So what I'm saying, it's not. It's not. It will never end up in anybody's top 10 of like
What's the
top 10
movie
movies. It's called Day Shift. It's on Netflix.
Was it that bad?
No, it's not bad. It's actually a good movie. It's not, like I said, it's not gonna be top of the pops, biggest baddest movie of all time, but it's also not,
I didn't have big expectations for that movie. I figured it would be a fun watch. It'd be like
it's a fun watch. It's something. I'll tell you what, the fight scenes. Jamie Foxx is kind of a badass in this movie, like a Billy badass, like Jason Bourne style badass.
So there's another way to see him or his character instead of what he knows.
Have you never seen Jamie Foxx?
No, the fighting scene. No, the hand to hand. He's like Jason Bourne style fucking fighting. Like Billy badass, dude.
Movies with the best fight scenes go.
John Wick, any of them.
Look at Glick.
John Wick will whoop your ass. Don't even start. Best fight scenes.
Jason Statham in Safe.
Nice.
He was kicking ass.
Transporter 2 in the oil slick when he's got them bicycle things on his feet. He kicked ass in that too.
Liam Neeson and Old Boy in Run All Night.
I didn't see that.
You might want to save that on your list. Write it down now.
I'll check that out.
And I will tell you that because it was worth it, and I was actually surprised at how good it wound up being and how good the fight scene was. So those are two good movies. Run All Night with Liam Neeson. Anybody who has not seen that movie, save that and save Safe by Jason Statham. Jason Statham had that movie had some of the best fight scenes I had seen in a long time. They're looking so choreographed.
I'll write that down. Run All Night.
But I'm gonna stay on topic because we tend to divert and drives Glick nuts, even though his hat looks ridiculous on his head with that beard and that t-shirt.
Chris is ridiculous. This is the point.
I've had a very long day. I've had a very bad day. Not very bad, but I've had a couple.
Looking for a fight, Tony D?
I mean, I'm in the mood. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
not with you. I don't want it with you. And you talk so much.
No, you know what? I get that feeling. I get that feeling because every once in a while I walk down the street and I'm like, I wish a motherfucker would.
Take a time out, Tony.
Yeah.
Step away from
in the mouth, out the nose. In the mouth, out the nose.
You think I'm talking social media and you're wrong. Strike 2. You don't know what the fuck you talking.
What are you, a
This is
baseball
outside of
ref?
social media. I got some shit going on outside.
I'm willing to put money. I'm willing to put Jeff's bank account that 50% of your problems are coming from social media.
Why my bank account?
Shut up.
Because it's in pesos, so he can afford it. That's why.
No, it's not coming. I'm not paying for it. I'm giving you Jeff's space.
That's what he's saying. He wants to use my bank account
Honestly, 50%
to bankroll his bet.
Isn't social media. Social media is about 40% of it. 60% of what I got going on is real.
No, I'm surprised he didn't say 49.9% just so he wasn't wrong.
I was going to give you Trump
Or
numbers, but it made you mad.
Trump made you mad?
If I give you Trump numbers, it would have made you. No, I got a lot of work going on outside of social media. Social media is another aspect, and that's a whole nother issue.
I literally.
Oh wait, take a break. Take a weekend and like just like if you don't have Jason, whatever.
Gotta be able to afford it. I've done that. I've done those weekends.
You don't need to afford anything. Just afford gas money. Take a break. Go for a drive. Take a fucking 8-hour drive for no fucking reason.
I used to do that. Gas costs too much.
I've done that.
What's your gas?
I've done that.
By chance, just out of curiosity. What's your gas prices like?
Right now, about $3.30.
Yeah. Okay.
How much?
We're around about the same time.
Yeah. Right now it's about $3.30.
Yeah, we're around about the same.
Hold on, let me do the math. Because we pay in liters.
Europe is higher, significantly higher. I had no idea it was that damn high. They're pretty much paying triple what we paid last I heard, and that's crazy.
Yeah. So you and I basically
about $4 a gallon.
Yeah. You and I basically have the same vehicle, Tony. Mine's a little bit.
You have a newer vehicle.
Yeah.
Which means yours is going to be a little bit more efficient.
They're not that bad on gas, but newer vehicles are more efficient than the older ones due to wear and tear. Now you can be.
Yeah, but what year is yours, Tony?
2013.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And Chris, what year is
yours?
You
are in luck.
Calm down. What year is
We're not blessed with one, but two Captain Obviouses tonight.
Now, what year is yours, Chris?
He's one out of 3.
2027.
27.
Yeah, it's a 2027.
Well, I think he's booked.
That's how I roll. That's how I roll. Jeff's really doing the math in his head right now. You don't even know what year it is. Fucker. Leave your bathroom, Jeffrey.
Is it really that old?
Soundbite. Goldfish.
Wow, no, I just caught it. See, I deal with numbers all day long. And I literally
and that's terrifying that you deal with numbers all day long and you just struggle. No.
I just dealt with a client that's getting a little. I've been dealing with a $4 million client all day.
I mean, it was a significant pause too. That's a scary.
So you're 2017. You said yours is like 2017.
No, mine's a 2013. He got a 2020.
Mine's a 2020.
Yeah.
Yours okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that I would say. The efficiency level on Tony's is probably 20% less.
And I do a lot of city driving, so.
Well, what do you get? What do you get per mile, Tony? We'll just we don't even have to have the debate. We can just ask you straight up.
22, 23. 22 or 23.
Okay, I get about 6 miles more to a gallon than he does.
Yeah. Right, 20%.
And you got less mileage.
Yeah, but you do a lot of highway driving, Chris.
Yes, he does.
I would.
I would say,
I would probably say it's 60-40. Highway to city.
Right.
Because I'm only on the highway when I go to work. Everything else I do, like because I have to drive my car.
Yeah, but you drive down to Cincy too.
Yeah, but I have to drive my car like for work, and my buildings are in town. They're like 3 miles apart, and then I have to use it if I have to go to Home Depot or whatever. And then when I'm home, everything I do is in town. I mean, literally, like I've said before, I got everything. On the Newark side of town is 5 minutes away from me. On the east side of town, it's 5 minutes away from me, and I've got doubles of everything.
Right.
So, but it's all in town driving. I mean, like, because I started drinking this Budweiser Select 55, and I don't want to go to Walmart or Kroger's to buy it all the time. I've been frequenting this little drive-through. Now everybody in there knows me.
That's the best way too.
I wonder if y'all listen. Hey, what's going on? Whatever the hell the name of your drive-through is down there, across from the stadium. What's going on? It's nonsensical.
As of
They started calling me
Saturday,
nonsense because of my
as
hat.
of Saturday, my kids, I've changed their names. I literally call them 7-Eleven now because they are.
I knew a girl like that in high school.
So I did too. I think I dated her.
Yeah, you probably dated all of them.
All 7 and 11 of them. No, but we got Tony.
Tony's falling out.
Nothing to do with that comment.
Mm-hmm.
No, but
so why are you calling them 7-Eleven?
Because they are 7 and 11 ages.
Oh,
so I get to call them 7-Eleven for a full year.
Unbelievable.
So instead of running outside when they're running around outside acting like idiots, instead of running out screaming their names, I go 7-Eleven, get over here.
That's the damn shit.
Leave the bathroom, Jeff.
Oh no, my neighbors find it hilarious. They don't get it.
They don't speak English. They're just laughing at you because you're the loud gringo next door.
Oh yeah,
they're the little loud gringo next door.
I called you a gringo. Damn.
He is a gringo.
Technically.
Damn. That was disrespectful on the Hulk.
What?
You don't remember the Hulk with Ed Norton when he called him a gringo? It was a diss.
Well, it's meant to be a diss.
It is. It's. You know what gringo stands for? No, it's actually not a racial slur. It's actually a country slur. Because back in the day, the military would come in and they were wearing all green. And the Mexicans would scream, green, go home.
Never knew that.
And that got shortened down to gringo.
I could see Glick's face already. I'm not even looking at this.
No, actually, Jeff's not wrong.
I know I'm not wrong.
But it has since been used as a racial slur towards white people.
Yeah.
So,
but
in the states,
yes,
it is used as a racial slur at white people or white guys mainly.
I've not heard that.
Right.
It's news to me.
Here it's just used in like normal conversation. I don't take offense because
I never took offense to it. I don't care.
I mean, obviously, I'm the white guy.
And again,
obviously, I'm not from here.
I have more things to worry about than somebody calling me a silly
name. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, it's different if they call me an asshole because then I'm like, wait, what the fuck, But
I've been called worse.
Exactly.
I've been called worse by my mom.
I've been called worse today.
My mom's called me worse. Pussy.
Somebody called my cell phone today.
From
they called from here. They called my cell phone, so it's Mexico, and they obviously had the wrong number because nobody ever calls me. And I answered, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I knew it because my phone says possible spam, blah blah blah. So I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm speaking English to him, and the guy was like, "I'm outside here to work," and I'm like, "Yeah, you got the wrong number." And then he literally went, "Fuck you," and I was like, "Okay." Bye.
Lock your doors tonight. Lock your doors.
No, he obviously called the wrong number. He's outside somebody else's house.
Leave your door unlocked. Leave your door open.
Lock the doors.
Maybe I'll get some action.
Maybe.
The Mexican rape.
Once again, I'll get less jail time for rape than I will jail than
Jesus.
Welcome to Glick's Playhouse.
Exactly. We've had this discussion, Tony.
Wrong door.
If you break into my house, I know one indisputable fact that I will get less for a rape charge than I will a murder. So hang on to your boots, boy.
Jesus.
Swear like a pig.
My wife's been gone for a month and a half. Oh, you got proof now.
Swear like a pig.
Hold it down, boys. I'm going in.
Oh, we're going to play tonight, sunshine.
By the way,
have you seen 50 Shades of Grey? It's 50 Shades of Glick now.
My niece called me. My niece called me yesterday, and she's like, "You and Chris are fucked up." And I was like, "What?" She's like, so I started listening to the podcast, and I started at episode 1. I just finished episode 14. You guys have issues. I said, wait till you get to the funeral. I said, wait till you get to the funeral episode.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Wait till you get to the funeral episode.
I said, keep going. It gets better. She's like, you guys spoke for like 48 minutes on the fact that Ryan Reynolds and Kevin Costner are going to be stalked by you. I said, go to our merch store. Check out my t-shirt. She's like, I'm going to buy that shirt.
No, Tony. As we've discussed before, you are guilty by association. You are going to hell. Yeah, you're the one out of it. You're still going to hell with us, Tony D. Say goodbye. Hey.
He's with us. He's with us. Come sit on the bench, Tony. Come on. Don't be a bitch.
We've already had the discussion. Pete's sitting with us. We done got him fired.
Yeah. We're literally have already signed you up. We have front row seats. We are assigned seats. We're ready.
There's posters with your faces.
Like
He's not allowed in.
One in posters. One in posters in heaven.
This guy's with Glick and Jeff. He's not allowed in. Come on, Tony. Tony, slide him down, Jeffrey. Make room. Get on the bench, Tony. Good thing. Good news, Tony. All the Crown Pints you can drink up here.
That's right. Yeah, see?
That's a trap.
We're just on the outside looking in.
Tony, we got Crown Peach and beer. Come sit down.
All the celebs come and say hi. Tony, you'll never guess who was just out here with us the other day. I'll give you a hint. Blouses.
Oh, you going to hell for that one. Maybe. You going to hell for that one. You going to hell for that one.
Oh, God. Oh my God, I'm dying.
Tony, do you remember like a week or two ago I told you about A League of Their Own series?
Yes.
It's actually not terrible.
You guys really did talk about that on the show, didn't you?
Yeah, we talked about that on the show, correct?
It's a great fucking movie. It's a great fucking movie. Seriously.
No, the series.
Yes,
There's
I know.
a TV series.
I've seen good reviews. I've seen good reviews of it.
Chris does not remember you and I talking about the series.
I told you on the phone
He's
today.
zoned out.
When you guys start talking about fucking movies and TV shows, I just
He just zoned out. I literally watched all 8
over
episodes.
and contemplate killing myself.
I just watched all 8 episodes this weekend. It's not terrible. It's a little woke.
Why am I not surprised?
That's not what you said on the phone today, Jeffrey.
Oh, I will say what I said on the phone. Why is it with women playing baseball? They all have to be like 80% of them have to be lesbians, right? Same reaction.
Go watch.
They are 80% of them are lesbians.
Go watch Prey,
including the black character that couldn't get on a team because she's black and white and a woman.
She's black and white.
She's black and a woman, and she couldn't get on a team. And there's this whole storyline with her.
The movie is based back in the day, like the original.
Yeah,
the show, Tony.
Yeah,
before you get all
1945 or 1943, and it's. I literally describe it as an alternate universe version of A League of Their Own, because there's still the Rockford Peaches, but the Gina Davis character is not there. Yeah, it's kind of like a multiverse version, because the Gina Davis character isn't there. Madonna's character isn't there, although the woman that plays one of the parts kind of falls into the Madonna style category.
Right.
But it's not terrible. The storyline is still good, but it's like a lot about the fact that half of them were gay, and I was like, what is that going to do with the fucking women?
Now that you mention it, I have heard that. I've known better, but I've heard that. And I say that I've known better because I keep thinking back to the high school years when they weren't.
Oh, folks, it's time for break.
Yeah. No,
College years, college
it's
years,
not
they
a
were
terrible.
athletic and they weren't either. But I heard it. I didn't believe it.
Jeff, stop watching dumb shit and watch Prey already.
Prey.
The new Predator
I'm
movie.
waiting on that new Green Lantern to come out. This is ridiculous.
Is that cartoon one?
Yeah.
It's on Flickster.
Good call.
I'll send you a link.
No. I got the link. I just waited on it to come HBO Max.
Chapter
on Flickster.
35. Why Glick drinks.
I got the link. That's how I watched Top Gun.
Today
2.
we recorded episode.
How good was that, right? Even Chris like that.
For the 145th time in a row, Jeff and Tony spent the first hour talking about movies.
For the 145th time, Blick is jealous. He doesn't have a
Blick
conversation.
must drink more. Oh no, I'm just writing. I'm writing my book over here. Reasons why Glick drink. You guys just made it to chapter 35.
You drink light
Chapter
beer.
1. I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah, that was my.
That's the intro.
Yeah, the intro to the book.
By the way, I'm an alcoholic.
Reasons why Glick.
No, Top Gun. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Do you really want to know why men drink? Jeff, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I apologize.
It'll change the subject. Yes.
Do you really want to know why men drink?
I would like to hear your explanation.
Let's hear your version.
Give me 1 second, please. Un momento, por favor, for the
Spanish speakers.
yes,
Really?
thank you.
Hold on, he's Google searching it.
No, I'm not Google searching. I'm going to pull up.
How do you had it on the ready and willing?
Yeah, exactly. Like let's pause for 15 minutes while you look something up.
Ladies and gentlemen, anybody who's listening to this, if you want to know why men drink, well, go Google it.
No, in all seriousness, I had a few beers at the kid's birthday party.
A few my ass.
Yeah, I was pretty lit.
Yeah, a few of your ass, really.
A few my ass.
Would you mind showing this clip, please, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies, let me talk to the people for a second. We normally cut up, but we gotta make a specific point. One good damn time up here. We're gonna make one specific point. Do me a favor, let me know when I'm ready.
Ready?
Are we ready?
God.
This is why men drink, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you.
I'm trying to bring it up. Hold on one second.
Women can't pay for their children. They can get government assistance, but what men can't pay for, we go to jail.
You don't find that suspicious?
Say it again.
You don't find that suspicious?
Say it again.
You don't find that suspicious?
Thank you. Okay, I'm done. Let's go back to
So men drink because when they don't pay child support, they go to jail.
No, you know what?
Wait,
And that's not the only example. I've seen a lot of those like that lately. Like for instance, I saw one. They asked these chicks. They said, "Why is it when a woman wants to be treated like a queen, everybody's like, yes, go get it. But if a man says he wants to be treated like a king, he's ostracized."
Well, he gets told to work harder.
Yeah, exactly. He gets, you
don't find that suspicious?
Yeah.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find
at the end of the day, as a man, you need to put your fucking head down, get to work, and call it a day. That's the only reason.
That's the
because
mantra.
but that's one of the things I believe, because you can bitch about it, piss and moan about it on the internet all day long. Nobody gives a fuck.
No, they don't.
So if you have to drink,
don't get me started on the symptoms of the illness rating that come afterwards that can't be proven, that everybody swears is full of shit, and y'all getting on my goddamn nerves. I'm standing with everybody who got post symptoms and don't nobody believe you. I got your ass. This is some bullshit.
No, but I mean, at the end of the day,
drink your beer. Drink your beer. We got you. Drink your beer.
By the way, that video had nothing to do with why men drink.
No, that's one of the reasons. No, but I mean,
I think
there's a whole bunch of loopholes like that.
Drinks for his own specific reasons and needs, and most of it, at the end of the day, men drink because it relaxes us. It calms us.
You know why men drink? You know why men drink? You want the number one reason men drink? 2 words: peer pressure.
What?
How do you figure? Chris is
Somebody
on here
put
drinking
Jesus in
every single episode. You're drinking most episodes. Do I drink? My two
Every
best
once in
friends
a
are
while,
drinking. Am I drinking?
Do I drink most
What up?
episodes? I have to count back. I'm gonna have to count back.
No,
Every
I
time
don't.
I turn around,
think,
you're pouring a peach.
No, I think both of you guys are probably on the same level of when you guys drink and when you guys don't. I think you guys.
Yeah, I don't.
You guys both drink every once in
Like-
a while during an episode.
For
That'll make
instance,
you
if we did the episode in the same room, as opposed to across the span of a couple thousand miles that we do it,
We be drinking.
I don't think
We be
I
drinking.
no,
We be drinking.
I would not.
Yeah,
I
you would.
I don't
would.
think I would. I'd still
Yes,
be
you
drinking my Monster.
You would. You would be drinking one way or another, whether you do it willingly
See?
or I make you drink.
There it is. That's why men drink, where it's forced upon us.
This is why we're thousands of miles apart. 'Cause fuck
I will alcohol rape you, Jeffrey. Open your fucking mouth, you dirty
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly. You fuckers would hold me down and pour beer down my throat. Yeah, so
No, I'll be like, Jeff,
I guess I would be drinking.
if we did the episode together, as soon as you guys came into the studio, I'd be like, line up, gotta get your beer IVs.
Chris is sitting there with a fucking super soaker filled with beer. He just shoots us in the face with it.
Tony D, I got you a Crown Peach. Yeah, Tony D, I got you your Crown Peach. Don't worry, I got you covered. I know you don't drink beer. I got you, buddy.
No, I don't. Like I think if we all did
pre-mixed with Pepsi.
if we did the podcast in the same room, I would probably steal half of Chris's beers.
Okay, first and foremost, do you go take a steak out of a pit bull's mouth?
You won't even notice. You'll be so hammered because you're going
I
to drink
will
twice
notice.
as much because the
I
three of
will
us are
notice.
there.
Oh, I will notice. Trust me.
That's all right. We'll just have one giant cooler. We'll do a BYOB anyways.
Oh yeah, and then I'll just drink all your beer. See, that's where you got to be fucked up. You think you're gonna drink my beer, but I'm drinking.
No, here's the thing.
your one.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference. I'll show up with 6 beers, drink 3 of them, and then just leave them to you. Chris, you drink them next time. And then next week I'll show up with another 6 beers because I'm not a giant drinker. That day I sent you those videos of the party, I think I only had 6 beers all night.
I don't drink that much. I drink like 12 every episode.
Wow, that's a lot.
I don't
drink 12 in a
It
week.
don't even really affect me though. That's the thing.
That's because you're used to it. Like if I drank 12, you'd be seeing me like this.
Let's go back to the introduction of the book.
Yeah. No, but I'm not a big drinker anyways. I'm more of a social drinker. I'm a social drinker.
I enjoy drinking.
You do most of your drinking on Saturdays. I'm going to give you that, Glick. Saturday
Yeah,
night,
no,
you have to get up next morning. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I'll probably plus now that I switched over to these, they're a little bit lower in alcohol content. This Budweiser Select 55,
but it tastes
so I
better.
can drink. I do think they taste relatively the same as a Budweiser. I like the taste on them. They're a little bit different, but the alcohol content's a little bit lower on them than a regular Budweiser.
Right.
I can drink 12 of those and have me a little buzz. Saturdays, I'll drink a case of them during the show.
Well, I mean, I bought those Heineken. I bought those 6 bottles of Heineken. They taste like shit.
Heineken's not a bad beer.
They give me
it's disgusting.
Heineken was my winter beer up here.
Oh.
Before I moved to South Carolina, I drank Corona and Budweiser in the summer, and then in the winter I drank Heineken and Budweiser in the winter. Heineken's not a bad beer, but it does take some getting used to.
Yeah, it's not your pull out of the fridge because you want something cool and taste good. It does not taste good, I gotta say.
But that's where I got to give Budweiser credit.
It's distinct. It's not American. It's distinctive because it's not American. I think that's what.
Yeah.
Most American beers kind of taste the same, but Heineken, you can taste the difference. So like Corona, you can taste the difference with the London.
But I'll give Budweiser that. Budweiser did a really good job, and I don't know how they did it with their Budweiser Select and their Budweiser Select 55, staying relatively close to the original flavor. Your your beers over there in the UK basically come from the
So
store.
try Miller Genuine Draft and let me know if you feel the same. I know it has draft.
Oh, dude, MGD is the best tasting beer on the planet. I'll fight anybody that says different. I love the taste of it.
I'm with him. Put
Like,
that down.
like usually, like if I buy another beer, I'm drinking it to get drunk or get a buzz. I'm not drinking it because of the taste. MGD, I drink because of the taste.
See right there, Jeff drinks to get drunk or because he likes the taste.
Well, I drink to get drunk. I don't drink for the taste. I don't taste like it's soda. But I drink to get drunk. For me, my top two beers, my top two beers are going to be Miller Genuine Draft and Tequila. They don't even sell Tequila up here no more.
Man, Stoic. Oh, brother, I will send you my address.
Stoic, I can't even say
you
that.
can send me some German beer.
In the world. I've heard it. Germany's got the best beer.
The Germans have the best beer in the fucking world.
Yeah, it's good.
And I've drank around the world.
I've not really, but I've had 2 wars in Turkey.
He says he's drank around the world. Yet he's never been outside the States.
I went to Epcot. I went around the world and got drunk.
Epcot. The conversation is over. This son of a bitch said Epcot, and I've been to Epcot. I know exactly what he's talking about. Until you go to Busch Gardens in Virginia, you have not drank.
No,
I've been
you go
to
to
Busch
Epcot
Gardens.
and you go around the world and you drink a beer in every country.
I don't want to hear.
Yeah. Oh, I've gone to Oktoberfest. I've been to Oktoberfest here and
smell it in the damn air is so much better.
I know. Yeah. I've been to Oktoberfest in South Carolina. Trust me, I want to go to Oktoberfest this year. No, the Germans have the best beer on the planet. I'm sorry, I don't care what you say. Because I went to Epcot, and you go around the world at Epcot, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna drink at least one beer in every country as you go around Epcot.
Draft. That's the crazy part. Yeah. That's draft beer. That's a lot of beer.
Yeah,
that's a lot of beer.
I got to Germany, which Germany is like halfway through Epcot.
Yeah,
yeah, that was game over when I hit Germany.
There's something. There's somebody said you're gonna drink more if it tastes good, which is why I prefer MGD.
Stumbled my ass into Mexico and the Netherlands, which was at the end of Epcot. I stumbled my ass in there. I was like, I gotta go back to Germany. I'll be back.
I remember that from the 80s when I was a kid and I went there. There's a lot of damn beer. You need your ass for even trying.
Oh, I would, man. Okay, now that I know better, because that was my first experience with German beer.
Right.
But now that I know better, I had without a doubt in my mind, and I'm gonna skip Japan because fuck you and your beer slushies, Japan. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, but y'all.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's up with their beer.
But I will go back to Disney, and I will do that Epcot around the world, and I will drink. Actually, I'm gonna up the ante. I'm gonna drink 2 beers in every country.
No, you're not.
At Epcot.
No,
yes,
not.
I will.
No,
yes, I will.
No,
you're going with me, Tony.
You won't make it past Germany.
Ooh, you're going to go with me so you can witness it.
I might.
You don't have to drink with me. You're just going to be the witness that says this motherfucker really went around the world twice and drank a beer. In every goddamn country.
In every country too. He's gonna wear all of them.
And then you're not wrong. I probably
will. And then you can help carry him out of the fucking car.
This motherfucker went around the world twice. Yeah, this motherfucker went around the world twice and then took his ass back to Germany and just fucking hung out there until they kicked him out. You ain't wrong. As soon as I break the seal, Tony, yeah. Can I get a beer? I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back.
While you're pouring it, I'll be back.
Yeah, but here's my question: How much of those beers at Disney?
You know what? They surprisingly at Epcot they were not that bad. At our resort, it was stupid.
Oh yeah.
It was like $8 a beer, dude. You could get a mixed drink cheaper than you could get a beer at the resort.
See,
it was insane.
See, the beauty of here is if I go to a hotel, it's open bar, so it costs me nothing.
Yes,
for $25, I can go to any hotel and drink all day for free for $25.
Bex is good. Warsteiner is one of my favorites. There's another one that I really like. What the hell is that? There's two other German beers I really like, and I can't remember what the hell they're called. I love German beer. It's got a man. I don't know what they do, but their German beer, their beer is so smooth. It tastes good, and it'll fucking rock you to the core.
Right.
I believe you.
I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Damn, it's gonna come to me later, Stoic. You know how expensive German beer is here in the States, bro?
I think that's about. I don't know the conversion. Beck's?
Yeah, Beck's is probably about $13. I'd say $10 at most. Here in the States, $10, $11 here in the States. No, I've had that. The Belgians and the Germans, basically the same thing. But they are side by side on really good beer. Belgium's beer is a little bit lighter and more of a citrusy flavor.
Right.
Where the German beer has the citrus-ish, kind of like a little hint of citrus, but more of the grainy flavor.
Grainy flavor, barley.
No, it's not. Yeah, it wouldn't. You'd have to drink it to understand it.
I think I had an Amstel once aside.
Amstel, I'm not a big fan.
Aside.
Not a big fan of Amstel.
It's the American German beer.
Yeah, it's like Modell's is a Mexican American.
Yeah,
Mexican
exactly.
beer.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. It's nothing to write home about, so to speak.
Warsteiner is one of my favorites. I love me some Warsteiner. I'm actually looking up German beers right now because there's two of them that I fucking love. And I know I'm going to say this wrong, but Schafferhofer is a good beer. Hofenbräu or Hofbräu is good.
They can't put all the chemical shit in it. They
Bitburger.
Yeah,
Bitburger is one that I love. Man, I'll just go to Germany and just fucking get blasted.
So Chris is going to spend like $1,500 flight just to go to sit at a bar and drink beer.
Yeah, I'm going to Germany for a week, boys. What are you doing? I'm just fucking getting hammered every night.
Get fucking drunk.
I learned I can only drink so much beer. I learned that back in 2010. I went hang out with these dudes in Atlanta. We was drinking beer for hours. I'm like, okay, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, Hofenbräu. Was it Hofenbräu? I think I said it right. I don't know if I said it wrong or not.
Hasselhoff.
Yeah, Hasselhoff. Hey, he's huge in Germany, by the way. Speaking of Germany, no, Hofenbräu, Warsteiner, and Warsteiner is kind of like a Budweiser. They've got a lot of different types of beer with Warsteiner. Bitburger is another one that I really love.
It's kind of like their Anheuser-Busch.
Well, the Germans own Budweiser.
Do they really?
They bought Budweiser several years back.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. I know my beer. Only downfall with German beer, much like
I can do Budweiser, but it's Miller Genuine Draft and tequila. They don't sell tequila in the States no more. At least I haven't.
There's a beer.
What's up, Amanda? How you doing?
What is it? Tequila?
Tequiza. It's like a ready-made Corona. It's got the lemon in it already. That's some good shit.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's some good
Stoic.
shit.
If I ever make it to Germany, I'll let you know, and we can meet up there, and we can end up on benches in Holland together. I am down. That's a good fucking night, sir.
I heard about home.
That's a good fucking night right there, sir. Did you wake up with wooden shoes on?
Holy shit! I wake up looking like Hancock out there.
Right?
Come out your nose. Get out your nose.
That close. It was that close. Hancock was on that bench with that bottle still.
Yo, wake up in the morning.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, man.
Crazy music, I understand.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I've had many a nights where I've gotten completely fucking hammered, and the old wives' tale that they say, if you get drunk, wake up the next morning, get your little hair of the dog. You're supposed to drink whatever you drank that night before. Have you won? And I'll get up in the morning, and there's been plenty of mornings where I've woken up.
Yes, Amanda,
or afternoons, I should say.
I will wake up over that motherfucker looking at him. I swear.
Yeah, and I've grabbed a Budweiser and I've chugged it down, and then I just feel like shit. But I can get drunk off my ass. And when I lived down in Charleston, because we had Total Wine and More, I can't get the German beers I like up here. Nobody has them, and they won't order them in.
You probably gotta go to a major city like Cleveland, Cincinnati, somebody.
Yeah. So there was one shop, which it's a liquor store in Johnstown where my kids live. He would order it for me. But him and I grew up together. He owned the liquor store, and him and I grew up together. Like, our families go back. But no, I would get drunk off my ass. I can get drunk off my ass drinking Budweiser, drinking whiskey, whatever it was. I'd get up in the morning, chug me a fucking German beer, and be right as rain, man. I'd be money.
Yeah.
They got some kind of magical ingredient, man. And I never woke up with
bullshit.
hunger.
Like you said, they don't put any chemicals in it. Y'all ain't gonna have me around in clogs doing Oktoberfest dance.
That's Russian.
That's not even Russian. That's Jewish.
It's wonderful.
It's not even Oktoberfest. Whatever it is none of the above.
Man, motherfuckers get drunk and the damn dance. I get a kick out of watching them do it. They be standing like this and they jump down on one knee and come back. I'm like, I got some strong ass legs. Because I've tried that shit. I don't get up after the third one.
You can make it to 3. How you get back up after the first?
I was gonna say, after the first one, I'd be done, boys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out down here and I'm still kicking my legs with you.
That's back when I was.
Give me another beer.
Somebody bring me another beer. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Bring me another beer, goddammit. You Jews are something else. I'll tell you what.
You guys are fun.
I like you guys. Y'all some fun fuckers.
It's been the Jews, the Russians, and the Indians or the Pakistanis. When they do their dance, they come up, they get all the way down, they come up. I'm like, oh.
I've seen shit like that, and it always just looks like too much work.
I have a bucket list of countries I want to drink with.
Right
before I get too old. Russia, Germany.
Oh, probably the shit.
Not only do I want to go to Ireland and drink, but I want to go to Ireland and get into a fight in a pub.
Me too. That's like a
drink. I want to go to the UK. The only downfall about the UK is their beer tastes like ass, and it's warm.
Yeah, I don't get the whole warm beer thing. It's nasty.
Yeah, they drink it room temperature. Most German beer is meant to be drank at room temperature or slightly below room temperature. But again, kudos to the Germans. I don't know how you did it, but I will drink your beer right off the shelf without being in the refrigerator ever. Because it is that goddamn good. It's better cold. It is now, us being Americans, we like our beer cold. The beer is 100, in my opinion, it's better cold, but it tastes amazing warm or room temperature.
Room temperature. Okay. The lagers. You made it specific.
I don't fuck around with lagers. I don't like lagers. They're too thick. They're too heavy.
Ass.
Lagers are gross.
Mm-hmm.
They will put that is something.
They'll put you on your ass. There's no doubt. They're too thick and heavy for me. I don't like it. You might as well just drink
real beer. That's why that shit you're drinking is water, not being funny. But them lagers.
What's that?
Them shit slow your blood down.
It'll clog your arteries quicker than a quarter pounder.
Yeah, no shit.
That shit is nothing but screaming bubbles in your arteries. Get your cholesterol ass.
What's the one? No, they got that one beer. What's that one beer? It's like chocolate milk thick. What's it called?
Crazy Horse.
That's a stout. Stouts are.
stout,
Oh, you talking about Guinness? Guinness?
Yeah.
Guinness.
Oh my God, that shit's
Guinness,
so
yeah,
disgusting.
buddy. It takes a real man
I'm
to
not
handle
a
thick
fan.
and heavy. Amanda, don't get us started, please. Free South Africa, you dumb son of a bitch. I'm watching Lethal Weapon 2. I'm sorry.
Nice.
What?
I was gonna say, where the fuck did that come from? But I knew the reference.
You son of a bitch. You dumb son of a bitch.
What?
Fucking Joe
We're not
Pesci
gonna-
is so funny in that.
Calm down, Joe Biden. Tony had a Joe Biden moment.
No, I didn't. I remembered what I said.
No, but Guinness is
Yeah,
just
Guinness is a Stoic said it best. Stoic said
said it's a
Guinness
meal,
is a
not a
meal,
drink.
not a drink. He's 100.
Listen,
My
if
ex-wife,
if you want to get full, get a Guinness with a Five Guys burger and fries. You're welcome.
yeah, my ex-wife used to drink Guinness, and
You just got constipated.
No, you didn't. You got your that Five Guys burger and fries will open you up like it ain't no like.
Now when that Guinness mixes with it, you're gonna be shitting molasses.
yeah, amen to that. That shit is
Concrete.
Oh man, I got you. I do this all day. Trust me. Matter of fact, they keep me in trouble.
I'm done with thick and heavy.
I got that reference.
No more elephants in the room.
Oh, those pink elephants, he said.
Charlotte.
That's a Dumbo reference too. He said, oh, those pink
I've
elephants.
I've been thick and heavy most of my life. I'm changing the game up.
Hey, I've said it once, I'll say it again. I don't go to the restaurant. and
Nothing
ask for
against
bones.
thick and heavy. I'm just saying. I'm just changing it up.
But she was not just a knee deep, she was totally deep when she did the freak with me. I've been on George Clinton for the past 2 days. It's like three songs. Knee deep.
Look at George Clinton.
Fries go with that shake and Atomic Dog. I've been running them for 3 days.
Fries go with that shit.
Dude, fries go with that shake. Pull that shit up. And make sure your speakers are right. Manfred, you get the
Oh no, I know.
George
Oh, yeah.
don't be
Well, I
fucking
also have the
I
giant
went to
speaker.
Dublin for a weekend, was on the Guinness and was shitting through the eye of a needle.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Wrong.
Amen to that.
Oh my goodness.
No, you know what?
We-
There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than that feeling of being that drunk and then the beer shits, as I call it. Beer shits are the worst. Because you know it's coming. When you're sitting there drinking and you're on your 27th beer, you're like,
Amanda,
I'm going to feel this
I
in the
am
morning.
just as bad. I am just
You know,
as
it's
bad.
certain
The medicine cabinet doesn't even tell you the whole story these days. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that one. No,
Yeah, no, understood.
it's that dresser by the bed.
Oh, that reminds me, Tony, I got to send you a picture. You'll
I
get
don't
a
need no
kick
more
out of it.
fucking picture from you, goddamn. I still got
No,
pictures
it's a nice, clean picture.
Do fries go with that shake?
No, well, that's basically what I said when I saw this picture. Check your snap.
This motherfucker said if your daughter lived a gay life, dressed like a man, and eventually died, should she be buried in a man's suit or a dress?
Oh shit.
Wait, what? Check your snap, Tony. I want to see your eyes pop out of your head.
I really don't like you, Jeff.
No, trust me.
No.
Yeah, that's my wife, sir.
That's your what?
Yes, sir. That's my
Don't
wife.
do that. Don't do that, dog.
You see his eyes pop out?
What kind of respect your marriage? Don't do that, dog. I'm like, what the fuck is he? Wow, wait a minute.
But doesn't it look like she stole that outfit from a black chick?
First of all,
That's what I told her when she said it to me. I said, which old girl did you steal that
every
from?
time we go past a break, Jeff says some dumb shit. Just don't wanna listen to me.
I know, I'm trying.
Amanda, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first date, you don't always go back to the house. It's the first time you get to the house, not the first date. And I will give you that.
Wait,
Everybody does
what?
that.
It's kind of hard to
Wait,
check
hold
the
on. Let me
medicine
check the
cabinet.
bathroom on the first date.
Plus, it's kind of hard to check the medicine cabinet when you live 4 states away and you never go to her house.
It's also hard to check the medicine cabinet when I don't have one.
But
I have Tylenol laying on my desk. That's it.
Go to Glick. Go to Glick.
we're going to take a break, and we're going to slow it down when we come back because I have urban legends for you, gentlemen.
You shake and go with them fries.
Hey, Tony, you saw that picture. You know how that's what I said, too.
Seeing that picture, I don't know how the fuck you let her go to Europe this long.
He didn't have no choice.
He had a choice.
He didn't have no choice.
She just wanted a break from his ass. I hate to say it, dog. But,
it's true.
Yeah.
I'm a
I was thinking with mine. I'll be losing my shit by now.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We're gonna take a break.
Go ahead.
We'll be back here in just a few minutes. Like I said, we come back. I got some more urban legends and the old deep dive for you guys.
Drunk man tried to.
Got a little Blacktop Mojo for your ear holes. Go ahead and give them a listen. Check them out on all social media and wherever you stream music at Blacktop Mojo. Go show them some love. Let them know we sent you. I gotta get my tickets for when they're in Columbus.
We're talking about
I just had a flashback to that fucking Jamie Foxx movie. So the old boy just threw me up the stairs.
Fantastic. So we'll be right back here in a few minutes.
He just threw me up the stairs.
Well, I see your silhouette against the red sunset. The wind blows through my hands. It leads me to the west. Well, I've drifted many days, but still I'm left wondering, will I ever find my way? And I long for that day. Well, I've walked through this land, but I don't understand. I look up to the sky, but still I ain't see no sign. I bow my head and pray, lives anyone listening? And will I ever find my way? And I long for that day, and I long for that day. And what lies on the other side, between the truth and lies? And deep down we wanna know why we live to die. We die.
Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. I'm Glick. We got Jeff and Tony hanging out with us as always. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the first hour. We got a little out there, if you will. If you guys aren't already, go and check us out on all social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. right here on YouTube and Twitch. You can hang out in the chatter's box and shoot the shit with us. And if you don't want to hang out with us, or if you can't hang out with us live, don't worry. We got you covered. You can listen to us on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at, whenever you want, however you want, and all that fun jazz. So go give us a follow, give us a like, give us a listen, and if you'd be so kind, give us a share. We're all at Nonsensical Nonsense on all social media. We got an email at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com if you guys want to email us about whatever. As I said, it is Wednesday night. We are going to jump into another deep dive here in just a few minutes and continue our urban legends. So if you've got an urban legend, a story you grew up with, a story from your area, and you want to email us, go ahead and do that at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to check out the merch store, teespring.com/nonsensicalnonsense. Abagast. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different for tonight's urban legends, gentlemen.
God help us.
Okay.
And I got a couple more Wednesdays before we roll into September.
Why so pessimistic?
So I'm going to hit you with a few urban legends that are based in truth. That there is a true story behind the legend.
Mm-hmm.
Would that being said,
Are you ready to dive in to the unexplained, the unknown, the unsolved? Look at the truth behind some of our strangest mysteries. It's time for Glick's Deep Dives.
I mean, Tony, if you can do better, I challenge you to do better. It's still a work in progress.
Are you sure you want me to try? Are you sure you want me to try?
I mean, it'd be the first time you did anything actively
He
and
just
productively
said
on this podcast.
I'd like to see it.
I mean, it'd be outside of turning your camera on and talking.
Just say, I think you could do better. He literally just said, if you can do better.
Yeah, honestly.
He generally wants you to try.
You said it's a work in progress.
I would love for either one of you to do anything productive for this podcast outside of turning your cameras on and talking. But anyway,
it's your show because it's your idea.
Yeah, your show, and you do everything.
I mean, I do everything, and I am the champ. And
you also crown yourself. I mean, how can we compete with that?
I didn't crown myself. I'm just gonna sit here. See, you need me. Anywho, we're gonna do a little reach around because I brought this man up earlier in the show. Can you guys still hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see you better too. Go ahead.
I'm just lounging, man. I'm just chilling, man.
Kind of listen. I wish we saw less of you.
Brian, check your messages. I need all y'all to sign up in the fantasy football league while we do
this.
Let's go.
Go ahead and jump in. We were talking about him earlier in the show. We were talking about Candyman.
Oh, hell.
Most of us have seen Candyman. We know the movie. We know the story. You stand in the mirror and you say Candyman 5 times and Candyman appears.
With a hook in your back.
He's got a hook hand. Now, the backstory to Candyman, back in the 1800s, Candyman he was a carpenter turned painter. And the story goes that a rich plantation owner's wife commissioned him to do a painting for him.
Mhm.
Well, Candyman and said wife fell in love with each other, and she got pregnant. The townspeople got together, and they killed Candyman. And now Candyman comes back for revenge. And hence, if you get into a mirror, if you stand in front of a mirror and you turn the lights off and you say Candyman 5 times. Now, the movie was based in the projects of Chicago,
Yes,
apartment
Cabrini
complexes,
Green.
projects of
Cabrini Green.
Chicago.
Yes.
Yep, Cabrini Greens. Well,
Yes.
what you guys may not know about that urban legend is that it was actually based off of a real murder.
Yes.
It was
Um,
based on what?
A
it
real
was
murder.
based
It was
off of a
real murder.
legitimate,
Oh.
a legitimate murder, because in 1987, Ruthie McCoy, who was known to have mental issues and was not mentally stable, one day she made a frantic phone call to 911, saying that there was an intruder that was trying to get into her apartment to
Mhm.
kill her through her
Mhm.
medicine cabinet mirror.
Oh wow.
Well, because Miss Ruthie McCoy was known to be a little bit crazy, not
Right.
the. She was a
Right.
couple French fries short of a Happy Meal. They basically ignored it. She had a
Right.
history of making 911 calls and stuff like that. And it wasn't until three or 4 days later, that the neighbors, growing concerned, hadn't seen her, called the cops and asked them to do a wellness check. Cops
Right.
showed
As
up.
in,
They
like, we
knocked on
haven't
the
seen the
door.
crazy lady in a while. What's
Yeah,
going on?
cops showed up, knocked on the door. Nobody answered. The apartment supervisor refused to let them into the
Open.
apartment.
Right.
So a couple more days went by, and then the neighbors started complaining of a strange smell.
No. Yes. That means the
Um,
motherfucker's dead.
to
That's your
which, to which the police came back, basically told the building supervisor, superintendent, whatever, open the
open the
door
fucking door.
or we're
Yes.
kicking it in. When they went to open
Right.
the door would not open all the way. They could not get it open. They had to force it open. When
Wow.
they forced the door open, just shy of the door laid the body, or basically right up against the door laid the body of Ruthie. Um,
Right.
in their investigation, they discovered that a lot of these apartment complex, these places in the projects, they were built in between apartments. There was a hole or a breezeway or a walkway or whatever in between apartments, and there was
Like
only
an
a
air
little
shaft.
partition wall that separated that breezeway.
Oh, your audio acted up. Your audio cut off. Your audio cut off. After you said separated from
Oh,
the
okay.
wall.
I thought good. I just thought that was me. Yeah, I thought that was me.
Is it still cut off?
No, come on, say it again. After you said
No,
separated
you're
from the
better
wall.
now.
So there was a partition wall that separated between this void behind the bathroom wall.
Yes.
So when she called the
Right.
cops and she said there's people coming to get me and they're coming to get me through my
Medicine
mirror,
cabinet.
my medicine cabinet,
Yes.
they really were,
Wow.
Oh, okay.
because of a flaw in the building structure, and hence where and actually Candyman was based off of a Clive Barker short story. And that story combined. So the urban legend, what the hell is Brian talking? The urban legend behind Candyman is based in reality, because much like in the movie, he comes out through the mirror. And once he comes out through the mirror, all hell breaks loose. And it was multiple and I don't believe that
Okay, that makes
her
sense.
murderers were ever caught.
No, I don't think they were. And the story is they never could find them, or something about they did catch him one time and try to kill him like Freddy Krueger. I think it was something similar to that as well.
And
Oh, okay. Look, like a vengeance kind of thing.
I'm gonna do so that is the legend of Candyman. So for those of you who are brave enough, and if you dare, go into your bathroom, turn the lights out, say Candyman 5 times, I did it. I'm still here.
And look,
You
at
know
him.
what? You know what? Here's the thing about that.
So what are you saying? Is Candyman knows better? Candyman's like, nah, I ain't fighting that drunk redneck.
You know
Not
what?
tonight. Not
Here's
tomorrow.
the thing.
Not.
Those
Also, check out the
those
brand new
se-
version of
those,
Candyman. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard it's amazing.
I have to.
really.
What's that, Jeffrey?
Yeah, they said the new one. They said the new one
I
was
was
real
just saying
good.
that
It was very real. They
you
said it
can-
was
you
very
can-
real. There's a very significant point to it.
You can go ahead and,
Mhm.
and talk all tough about going and standing in front of the mirror and saying Candyman, but you get to the fourth one and you're starting to think, and you're going, "Do I really
did it
wanna say
last night.
again?"
I
Oh,
did
I'm-
it last
I'm not
night. In
saying
all
you.
honesty, 100% honestly, I did do it last night. In two mirrors.
I don't doubt it, actually.
I
In
haven't
2
done
mirrors.
that or Bloody Mary. Y'all go on with that bullshit.
The bathroom mirror and my daughter's makeup mirror. and my daughter said, I'll just close the. It's one of those like vanity mirrors. And she's like, I'll just close it and you can't fucking do anything. I was like, touche.
You found a flaw in the system.
You found a loophole. High five.
Meddling kids.
That's my kids, though. No fucks to give. Just like, what's he going to do now? Well, I guess he's stuck until you open the mirror again.
You got me there.
But jump into these are I think I'm gonna rock out a few of them because these are gonna be short, sweet, quick, and to the point. But we've all heard the legend of the boogeyman.
Yes.
Right.
Or El Cucuy for Jeffrey in Mexico, and he's a story that parents tell their kids if you don't behave. No, seriously, it is.
No,
I'm not being an ass.
It's kind of like the boogeyman. That's kind of like Baba Yaga in Russian.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that sounded so fun.
Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to. I wasn't trying to be an ass, dude. A little sidetrack, Brian. You got to get a Mean Machine jersey, the little Mexican guy.
Yeah.
But no, that wasn't like a shot at Jeff or anything else. It was just me saying yes. Like we have the
way you said it. I'm sorry. The way you said it was hilarious.
We have the boogeyman here. In Mexico, they have El Cucuy. Russia has Baba Yaga.
Russia's Baba Yaga.
And in every country
there's a whole
has
bunch of
their
different ones.
You have Bigfoot, you have a Yeti. I'm just saying.
Hey, leave me out of this.
I was going to say, Chris is the Bigfoot / Yeti.
And much like all urban legends, excuse me, as we said, most of them have a moral to the story, this, that, or the other thing. The boogeyman, is used. Some parents, you go and you check the closet, you check under the bed, you reassure your kids there's no such thing as the boogeyman. Don't worry about it. He's not here. Sometimes you use the boogeyman as a deterrent against their bad behaviors.
As in, you don't do this, and I'm gonna call the boogeyman. He gonna come get you.
Which is what in Mexican culture, Hispanic culture, El Cucuy is actually used. Is actually hey Stoke, have a good one, man. Appreciate you stopping by. He's actually used as a deterrent to make your kids behave. But in Staten Island in the 1980s, the boogeyman was a real person.
What?
Cropsey. Cropsey would drag children from their beds. Cropsey. He would drag children from his bed or from their beds carrying a bloody axe in the crook of his arm. In reality, the legend surrounds Cropsey is traced back to a man by the name of Andre Rand. Look him up. It's a true story. Rand worked as a janitor for the Willowbrook State School, which specialized in providing services for children with disabilities. He was later suspected of kidnapping multiple children, and he was actually found guilty twice, I believe once in the 80s and again in 2004 or 14.
Amityville?
No. Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Cropsey.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, man, where's it at?
I don't know that story. Cropsey.
That sounds familiar.
No, I'm trying to think of anything in Staten Island back then because I knew about Amityville. I don't know anything about Staten Island. No. It was a big white house on the side of the highway, wasn't it?
No. Anthony Rand, Andrew Rand. He worked for the Willowbrook State School before it shut down in '87. But he continued to live on the grounds even after the school shut down. And he's suspected to be responsible for the disappearances of several children. Though this was never proven to be true, he was, however, found guilty in 1990 or 1988, and again in 2004. There's a documentary, and it's actually a pretty good documentary. It's called Cropsey, and it jumps into the story and the truth behind him. But for Staten Island, their boogeyman was Andrew Wren.
Huh.
That's a new one to me.
Also known as Cropsey.
Cropsey, yeah. Now I'm waiting for you to get on Amityville next.
Amityville is coming down the road. It's not so
Gotcha.
much of an urban legend.
No, there was some of a true story to that.
Um,
I don't remember that.
there's an urban legend in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and it's called Charlie No Face.
I see you, Brian. You go to hell. House 57. Go ahead.
But
Hey,
Charlie No Face, and this is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The legend had it that a figure with a severely burned face lurked around an abandoned train tunnel at night and made electricity go haywire with his very presence. Curious teenagers would they'd jump out to that tunnel. They'd try to catch a glimpse. They'd go explore, Tony.
Right.
Like
As teenagers do.
eventually. We're gonna do the nonsensical
We was
nonsense.
hard-headed.
We will be in the truck waiting for you.
I'm gonna be in the mystery machine. Be a mystery while your ass ain't with us when we leaving.
Yeah, remember that.
Yeah, right. But yeah. So curious teenagers would go to this train tunnel to try to catch a glimpse of Charlie No Face. But it turns out Charlie No Face was actually a real person, but his name wasn't Charlie. His actual name was Raymond Robinson. And he had suffered a severe accident involving an electrical line that left him with a disfigured face. Because of this, he became a bit of a recluse, staying inside during the day and only venturing out at night. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't hurt anybody or anything like that. He was actually a really friendly guy. Those that knew him, those that actually took the time to talk to him and everything like that, he was really friendly, and he would actually let teenagers take pictures with him when they seen him out in public.
Oh, shit.
That'd be awesome.
But he only let him take pictures. Get this. This is kind of comical to me. He only let him take pictures in exchange for cigarettes.
Word.
Nice.
That's a deal. That's
He'd
a
give
deal.
me 4 cigarettes. You could take a picture with me.
That's a deal.
Oh yeah.
Well,
There's no violation there.
Exactly.
Listen,
not
teenagers,
all
nothing.
not all urban legends are scary, guys.
That's actually surprising if you want the truth. 'Cause most
The,
of them are.
the thing with urban legends is you guys remember the game we used to play in school when we were grade kids, telephone?
No.
Oh yeah.
You basically get like in a circle or whatever, and you'd whisper in the person's ear beside you.
Yeah.
The box in the corner.
And
is
it's
green
like,
blue tape.
Grapevine,
And then by the time
grapevine.
and
Yeah.
by the time
By
it
the
gets
time-
back to you, it's Tony stole my lunch money. And
Yeah,
threw it in the
whatever.
bucket.
So-
it's
So,
completely
and that's kind of how urban legends work. But a lot of urban legends that we don't know, as scary as they sound, some of them were based not so such scary situations. However, back, let me get my dates right. And Brian is down there. in Texas. One pretty well known story, urban legend wise, is going to Lover's Lane with your boyfriend or girlfriend.
Right.
If you go there and you're doing the things you're not supposed to be doing, the killer's gonna come and get you, chop you up.
Well, what's
Sioux City.
one of the guy when he's got the hook? Yeah.
Not necessarily, kind of variations and
I get that.
but in truth, in 1946, through a 2-month period in Texarkana, which is right there at the Texas-Arkansas border.
Yes.
There was murders.
Territory.
There was 4 unsolved murders and related violent crimes committed in and around Texarkana. Like I said, in Arkansas, Texas, that region, that border area right there, by a serial killer known as the Phantom of Texarkana, or the Phantom Killer, or the Phantom Slayer. I won't go into a whole lot of detail. There's a lot of movies. There's a lot of documentaries. There's a movie that came out in 1976, I believe. It's called The Town That Feared Darkness or something like that.
Okay.
And it's about murders. What is it?
The Town That Feared Darkness, you say?
Fear the Dark or something like that.
I don't know that one.
And it was based off that. And then there's been a remake of it. But the attacks occurred at night and on the weekends between February 22nd and May 3rd, targeting male and female pairs. The first 3 attacks were at Lover's Lane, or quiet stretches of the road on the Texas side. The fourth attack occurred at an isolated farmhouse in Arkansas. The murders were reported nationally and internationally by several publications and caused a state of panic in Texarkana throughout the summer. Residents armed themselves, and at dusk they locked themselves indoors while police patrolled the streets and neighborhoods. Stores sold out of guns, ammunition, locks, and any other.
What year was this?
1946.
Okay, wait.
The Town That Dreaded Sundown, 1976 was the movie. There's also a book called The Phantom Killer: Unlocking the Mystery of the Texarkana Serial Murders that came out in 2014. The actual prime suspect was Yule Sweeney. He was a career petty criminal who was linked to the murders primarily by statements from his wife, plus additional circumstantial evidence. But after his wife refused to testify against him, prosecutors decided against pursuing murder charges, and he was convicted on other charges. So to this day, the Texarkana murders have yet to be solved officially.
Oh, wow.
But with that, around the mid-1950s, 1960s, you started hearing the urban legends. Now, they're not necessarily 100% connected to this.
Right.
Brian. But some people will say that the urban legend of the boyfriend and girlfriend who go out onto Lover's Lane and they're doing their thing and they got music and they're making out and blah, blah, blah. And there's a breaking news story. Serial killer is broken free from the state asylum. And
that old ghost story.
And one of the things that he's got a hook for a hand and he's not patrolling, but he's in the area of, and it turns out that Lover's Lane is only a mile or two from the asylum.
Right.
And the girl freaks out, and she, after pleading and crying to her boyfriend, she convinces him to leave, and he takes off in a mad dash because he's mad, he's pissed off.
Mhm.
And when
Right.
he gets home and he walks
There's a
around the
hook
side of the car
stuck
to
into the trunk of his car.
to open the door, there's a hook in her door handle. Or you got the story of the girlfriend and boyfriend that are doing their thing, making out, necking, as they said back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hear a noise. He goes out to investigate, never returns.
Oh yeah, or the boyfriend says, "I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back." And then
never
the
comes
girl's
back.
sitting in the car, and
I'll be right
starts
back.
hearing noises on the roof of the car, and she's so scared. But she wakes up the next morning and she gets out, and come to find out her boyfriend's been murdered and tied by his ankles to a tree branch. And the noises she was hearing
And his
at
is
night
his feet
was his hands,
striking on the
hands scraping across the roof of the car.
yeah.
So again, the moral of the story is: don't be a fucking whore.
Yeah, fucking quit making out. Go do it. Go to your bedroom like the regular people.
Mm-hmm.
She might not have been a whore. Might have been her boyfriend.
Oh, they both were. I'm not saying she. I didn't say she. Men
She
can be
was
whores
obviously
too,
being a
Tony.
whore if they're
Men
out
can be.
Levers Lane, Tony.
Just
I didn't say anything about. I just, in general, don't be a whore.
Well, no, but they were that basically they created that story to basically deter people from going to fucking Lovers Lane.
Exactly. Stay your teenage ass at home.
Yeah, keep your little.
Stop going out in dark places at night by yourself with somebody else because nobody knows what's going to happen to your ass, including the person that did it, the person you're with. Spoiler alert. Sorry, teenagers. Extend your puberty.
Spoiler alert, Tony was the one that killed him.
Shit.
Apparently.
It was supposed to.
I'm not that much of a hater.
Supposed to be a deterrent.
Not that much of
Are
a
you
hater.
saying you'd be the one fogging up the window going,
Yes.
what you gonna do in there?
Mm-mm. I ain't gonna do that. Y'all legal? You sure she wants to be here? See y'all later.
Sure she wants to be here.
Stop your flow.
The urban legends was to deter premarital sex.
Yeah,
basically.
basically.
Yes, we got that.
But
90% of the population ain't listening to that shit.
no. Well,
Back then it was more of a, when it was created, it was more of a, you might find 10 people at Lover's Lane. Now nobody's at Lover's Lane because they're just in mom and dad's basement or in their own bedroom because it's 2022 and parents don't give a shit anymore.
or they're video chatting.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
gonna give a shit. They're gonna give a shit. when
They're
they-
video sexting.
Yeah.
But well, let's jump from Lover's Lane, making out, getting chopped up and stabbed and murdered,
Murder.
to
I just realized where you got that from, Chris.
what? Murder.
Yeah, that's for fucking what's a Hot Fuzz? He's like, it's always murder.
Hot Fuzz. I never saw that movie.
Yeah, Well, let's jump from stop being a whore and don't have sex before you're married, ladies and gentlemen,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
to this.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I know you boys love a good government conspiracy.
Of course.
It's only conspiracy if it's not true moving.
Shut up, Jeff. Trying to give you guys a fucking bone here. And you wanna... Well,
It's only conspiracy.
back in the 80s, there was a video game that was created. It was called the Polybius video game.
Paula who?
Polybius.
Never heard of that.
Okay.
According to legend, a video game called Polybius was released for about a month in 1981 in Portland, Oregon. The game was designed by the government to be a psychological experiment. It functioned like a drug, and it gave its players seizures and nightmares. Government officials would come in and extract information about the players through the arcade machine. Though the game was almost certainly not real, there were a few video game related happenings that probably spurned the legend. One was the game Tempest,
I remember
which
Tempest.
did cause epileptic seizures
I do not remember that.
Doom.
and motion sickness among some players when it was released in 81. Other was that FBI agents did inspect an arcade around the same time, investigating reports of gambling.
Tempest,
So,
I remember that game. How it caused seizures, I'm not sure.
and lights and flashing and stuff
It's
like
the
that.
flashing lights and stuff.
There
Same
weren't
thing
that
happened
many.
when Doom came out.
There
People-
weren't that many
people-
flashing lights. Now you had the design of the game was very prism style, if you will.
Mhm.
But the game wasn't that bad for epileptic seizures. Now, remember when Dragon Ball Z came out, they used to warn that they would give people epileptic seizures because of the anime. It was
Oh,
mostly
okay.
seizures. But Tempest, I do not remember that being said about that. That's new to me. And yes, I was around, so the hell with anybody who thinks I'm old, damn it.
I was gonna say you old as fuck.
Shut the fuck.
God damn, you're making me feel old.
That's back in the days of Atari VCS.
Hey, I had a fucking Atari. Those things were awesome.
Yes, they were.
No, so I mean, but there's this was several years later, but there's also a legend about Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay, this I have not heard.
I think it was on the Game Boy. Can't remember which Pokemon game it was, but it would basically do the same. The music was basically do the same thing to you.
Pokemon music?
The music would put you in an epileptic fit.
They'd give you nightmares, epileptic. They'd give you seizures. There was various other things involved with it as well.
Oh,
But God damn it!
Come on now, words are hard, but you're reading them.
yeah,
Words are. It's not the words that are hard. It's the
the content.
no. It's not the content. It's the ads that are popping up. I don't know if you guys see. You guys don't live in the same world I live in.
This is true.
There's an urban legend. And it's just a story
Right.
about a family who moves into a new home.
Poltergeist. Go ahead.
No, it's not
I was gonna
Poltergeist.
say
House on Haunted Hill.
No. And they move in, and they move into the new home,
uh-huh.
and they start getting a series of letters.
Mhm.
And basically saying, we're watching you, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Well, really no moral behind it or anything like that. It's just one of those things that one of those stories that we're told. However, again, based in reality, based in truth. In 2014, right after a family purchased their dream home in New Jersey, a stalker calling himself the Watcher barraged them with a series of letters claiming, among other things, that his own family has watched the house for generations. The
See,
letters
keep
also
your ass out of
inquired about-
Jersey.
Yep. The letters also inquired about when the family would be filling the house with young blood. While it's unclear if there's any truth to what was sustained in the letters, it was enough to scare the parents
Yes.
and their 3 young children out of getting the fuck out of Dodge.
The kids were shook, so the parents had to leave. We already got that.
Man, I'd be like, man up, you pussies.
Yeah, you know what? I literally, while cocking my gun, go, let's play a game. Stop by. Keep watching.
Okay.
You can look all you want.
Calm down, Cheddar Bob. Fuck around and shoot yourself in the leg.
Words. Supposed to reach down to your ankles and shit. I'm waiting to see if he'll do. You know, and like I said, I would love to hear about the strangers. I would love to hear about Silent
The
Hill.
Strangers. Did you see that fucking movie?
That movie
The
was.
Strangers is not
That
an
movie
urban
is
legend; it's a
fucked up.
movie. And
It's a true
Silent Hill
story.
is a video game.
No, Silent Hill had a true story to it.
Silent Hill was based off of a video game.
Yeah.
The Strangers was
True story.
based off of true events, so
Yes.
therefore it's not 100% true.
No, I got
Not
that.
so
That's what I
much-
said, based on a true story. That's what I said, based
Yeah,
on.
not so much. Yeah, not so much a
Goddamn. Because I was looking at
not
some
so
other
much
shit.
an urban legend. And I got one more for tonight.
Go.
But now we've all been kids. We've all
No.
gone trick or treating. We have kids.
I like one.
We take our kids trick or treating. What's the number one rule that you say before your kids can eat their candy?
Don't eat until I
your
look at
candy
it.
till it's expected.
Don't. Why? But why?
Because there's
Oh,
razor
straight
blades
up.
in the apples.
No, straight pins in the candy.
Straight pins in the candy,
That one I
razors in
never
the
heard.
candy bars,
Yes.
drugs,
Drugs. Yeah, I forgot about
drugs.
Oh,
Well,
I forgot about the drugs.
well, unfortunately, throughout the years, throughout the many years,
Mhm.
there's truth behind that.
that. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
It's not just
The
something-
drugs thing, I don't think so. Because
No,
if you're
it
any
is.
kind of drug guy, are you really going to give away drugs?
It's not a matter of giving away drugs. It's a matter of doing
Poisoning
harm.
people and poisoning kids. Yes, it was
Yes.
happening. Seriously.
There have unfortunately been multiple reports of unsuspecting children returning home with small bags of crystal meth in their treat bags.
Yes.
There was a story, I think it came out in the 70s.
Mhm.
There was a man who put poison in pixie sticks.
Nice.
Angel dust. Angel dust, I think it was.
I probably
I think it was
another
Angel
story.
dust and Pixie
But
Stick.
there was a big news story that came out. I think it was in the 70s. There was a man who put rat poison, in pixie sticks,
Oh, arsenic.
and the little boy ingested it and he died.
Yeah, that's
That's
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
There have been multiple stories of actual razors being in candy.
Candy bars. There's a story. Anybody, if you ever pull up Eyewitness News in New York, Eyewitness News Channel 7, they did a story on it and they actually popped some of the candy open. And there was razor blades in that shit. It was ridiculous. In the
That's
candy
fucked
bars. Yeah, it was on the news. I remember that.
So it's not so much of why would a drug guy give away free candy? It's not even that.
It's the sickos fucking with people.
It's the sickos who want to do
Harm.
They
harm
just want
to,
to be assholes, right?
to just to be a
Yes.
disgusting prick. So yes, absolutely, parents, inspect your children's candy as best as you can,
I guess. Jesus.
because it's not
Honestly,
just-
inspect the candy, period. And from now on, what I would highly suggest to a lot of parents, this is going to be off the record, but I'm going to be real. Wash the candy before you let the kids eat it. But the rappers got shit on me.
because we're live, but
I'm sorry. Watch the rappers. Literally. The rappers are fucked up now. Jason,
You are-
I'm checking the shit out of it.
yeah, I'm gonna give you guys one more
Go for it.
about dumbass, because we all love stupid people here on Nonsensical Nonsense.
Yes, we do. They make us look so smart.
Though this story has legitimately existed for a long time as an urban legend, the story of a lawyer falling through a window to prove just how unbreakable the glass was actually
Dude
happened.
on QVC.
Wait now, on a skyscraper, let me guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually happened in Toronto. Toronto Dominion Center is indeed true, as told by Torontoists. In 1993, Gary Hoy, a partner at the law firm of Holden Day Wilson, was attempting to prove how strong the glass was in the building to a group of architectural or a group of, I think it was they spelled that wrong, but they spelled article, but it's architectural. Our architectural students, I know the story.
Or is it
Right.
However, when he lunged at the window using his full weight, the entire window popped out of the frame, sending Hoy 24 stories to his death.
Yes.
Yeah.
However-
on the way down, he said the window didn't break, the fucking frame fell.
Yes. However, the glass did not technically shatter, but Hoy was incorrect with the claim that it could withstand the weight of a 160-pound man.
No shit.
And it was not the glass. The actual in this story, the company that
Installed it.
the company that that made the glass window.
Mhm.
Because when that happened, they went after the manufacturer company that made the glass window.
Yes.
And they said, actually, dumbasses, our glass did not break.
It was,
It was shitty framework by the contractor who installed it.
I knew that was
So therefore, I
Really?
think that glass company then turned around and put a countersuit on this law firm and won.
Right. Yeah. 'Cause it's a slander.
Yeah, absolutely smoked them in court.
Everybody got rich or somebody dying. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what did you expect from a law firm?
I'm just saying.
They were probably sitting there in the background
Jeffrey,
going, "Do it, Bob. Do it. Do it, Bob. Do it."
Jeffrey, what is it we always say about stupid people?
Hey, play stupid games.
Win stupid prizes.
That's right.
Congratulations, Hoy. You won the stupidest prize of them
Yeah.
all. And that's what we're going to
Did
go
that
and
happen
wrap
in
up.
Florida? Did that happen in Florida, by the way?
Actually, it was in Cantonadia.
Same difference.
Canada, Florida, basically the same thing.
The Florida above
Here comes
us.
Sadie.
The Florida above us.
we put out the Sadie signal. She's going to come in here and yell at me. She's going to come in here and be like, fuck you, Glick. I didn't even say anything.
Facts are facts. I don't know what to tell you.
You can't argue facts. But that is the conclusion of Urban Legends for tonight.
Word.
Not so
I
much
guarantee you his bosses had that lawsuit ready right as soon as that window popped.
Probably had it ready as soon as it was installed.
Well, the thing about it is this was nothing new. This was something that this gentleman did every time they brought basically a tour group through, whether it be new lawyers, interns, whatever the case may be. That was like a stupid human trick that he did.
Right. Okay.
So
So
he had done it
and I
multiple
guarantee
times.
you, he
I don't
didn't
know
try
who's
different
necessarily-
windows. He just kept doing the same window. So if you keep doing the
The
same
story-
stupid shit
yeah,
in the
the-
same
the-
window,
The story doesn't say if he did different windows or anything like that. It was just one of his stupid. I'm assuming, if I had to assume, and we all know what happens when you assume, you make an ass out of you.
yeah. No, I guarantee you, he was like, "Hey guys, you guys want to see something cool? This building's so awesome. Watch this." And he runs up again, and he kept using the same window. And his bosses were like, "Hey, Jim, go over there and loosen the screws on that, because that guy's such a dick. We can't fire him because he's a partner." So
I don't think that. I don't think. No, I just think that. Like I said, it was one of them stupid human tricks. It just happened, and eventually over time. I mean, you're 160 pounds. How many times can you run into a window frame?
exactly before the screws break.
Yes, screws, free, or whatever. But so tell me,
Yeah, I mean that.
Yes, sir.
I gotta ask
I didn't do it, and I don't know.
two things. You want to go to Texarkana?
No.
And will you go in your bathroom and turn the light off and say Candyman 5 times?
Fuck no. I've been
Tony,
scared
I
of
really
Candyman.
gotta say,
I've been scared of Candyman since the 90s version. It's my ass.
Tony, I gotta
You know
say,
what?
you
You know
really are
what?
kind of a pussy, man.
And you know what, Tony? No, you know what? First and foremost, I'm not going to shit on Tony for being afraid of. I'm not going to shit on Tony for being afraid of Candyman
I didn't play
because Tony Todd, who played Candyman in the original Candy,
Scared
to this day,
everybody.
to this day, That
Yeah.
man, I ain't afraid of Kane Hodder, and Kane Hodder played Jason and stuff like that. I'm not afraid of Robert Engel, who played
England.
who played Freddie. I think Kane Hodder had a stint as Michael Myers. I am absolutely 100% terrified of Tony Todd. And everybody who has had interactions with him say that he is one of the nicest people you will ever meet in your life. He absolutely scared the ever living shit out of me as Candyman. So I'm with Tony. Tony, I'm not going to shit on you for that.
No, I'm just saying. Every time we mentioned go to that hell town, and Tony's like, "Fuck no." Every time anything scary, Tony's out. Oh, I'm not saying I'm the bravest motherfucker on the planet. I'm just saying. I already said I would go on the porch of that church.
Who's openly said that I'm going into church. What up, motherfucker? I'm going into church. I'm going to Helltown. Actually, I might go to Helltown this weekend. I ain't got nothing else to do.
So, by the way, Tony, from then on, we'll be doing the podcast by ourselves because Chris ain't going to make it.
What's good? That means you got to do the intro and everything.
That's right.
There'll be a whole lot more sound bites.
I'm actually really considering maybe going to Helltown. I guess
make sure your phone's got plenty of battery so you can videotape.
Oh no, I'm going to take video and stuff.
Do me a favor. Make sure you got it as a movie so you can make some money.
Go live. Go live.
Oh, absolutely, go live.
Yeah, you have to go live.
We will figure out the secret of S Rever.
You know what? Actually, I've got. It sounds like I got a lot of free weekends coming up. I have no idea. Either this weekend or the following weekend, I might try to make a trip out to Helltown, and I will go live.
You got a lot more free weekends.
What happened? What'd you do?
Nothing happened. Jody's just busy. She's got events and stuff.
Oh shit! I was about to say, God damn it.
Yeah, no, nothing happened. Nothing I know of. I mean, you guys, I'll be just as surprised as you guys are.
What do you mean?
You'll be in Cancun with you soon, since both of y'all got time on your hands.
Well, last place you're gonna find me is Mexico. I'll be in Cantonadia before I be. Shit, if I can leave Ohio, I'm going to South Carolina. I'm going back to Charleston. Y'all got me fucked up.
You'll be in Florida now.
I might be Florida. Either South Carolina or Florida is my next destination.
Florida. That's
Florida or South Carolina or Florida are my next destinations when I leave Ohio. Somewhere on the coast, somewhere.
Your kids are there. You're not going there.
That's what I said. When my kids are old enough and I can leave Ohio, I'm out. I'm gonna be like Sierra. I'm gonna two-step my ass right on out this bitch.
Stupid.
One two-step. I might fuck around and get around Kentucky and start crip walking. Hell, you don't know.
You know, get married to a football player.
Shit.
He's gonna do stuff like Sierra.
I'm gonna have to use that.
As Jeff would say, deuces. My kids are grown.
It's been real, but I'm getting the fuck out of here.
It's been real. It ain't been fun. But fuck you. I said it once before. I'm saying it again. Fuck you, Ohio. I'm out. I ain't coming back this time. God damn it.
He's going with LeBron. Out the nose. That's 2-1 episode, damn it. I'm on a roll tonight.
Every time right before I swallow, I'm able to keep it. I felt the burn in my nose that time. It didn't come out.
This time, hurry up.
I'm taking my talents to South Carolina.
What's up,
hey, Miss Krista? Girl. Yes, sorry, Ohio, but I'm taking my talents to Florida or South Carolina. I don't know. I want to. It's either going to be Charleston or
go to Florida and contribute to the dome.
Yeah, I think I'll fit in quite well. I'm going to move to Tampa. I want to go to Tampa so I can be closer to Kevin Holly.
Fucking mayor.
I really need to visit Tampa. I keep hearing
They're going to make me the goddamn governor of Florida. You are the king of the stupid. Woohoo!
It's like that's like in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
What part of Florida?
Yeah, I do got to get down there. No, Miss Krista's like my little sister. I do got to get down there. I've known her all these damn years and never met her. I ain't really never met anybody offline, actually, in all honesty.
I conversate with like 25 people a day that I would literally consider friends, but I've never met them in person.
No, I'm gonna move to Tampa, and then on Wednesday nights when we do our show, I'm gonna be like, we are live on location outside of Kevin Hawley's house. We're gonna barge in on his show.
Oh wow! Oh, you over in Melbourne? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kevin's gonna be live on his show talking about whatever silly political conspiracy he's talking about. I'm gonna kick his door in while we're live. What's up, Kevin Hawley? You little bitch. No, just kidding. I love that guy. He's a little bit special. Speaking of Kevin Hawley, the Kevin Hawley show is live. Kevin Hawley show is live. Oh, he's got his 45-minute intro. 45-minute intro, and then
5 minutes to get kicked off again.
But
give it 45 minutes and he'll get kicked off
again. Well, he's got his 45-minute intro and then 10 minutes of conspiracy, these nut jokes, and Harambe, and then he goes into a 45-minute break. And when you're done listening to us, go to Facebook and check out the Kevin Hawley show. He'll be live. Tell him he sucks from Nonsensical Nonsense. But I do love that guy. He's awesome. But we are going to take a real quick break. We got a little Blacktop Mojo. It is the second hour. So, Man in the Box or Hunger Strike?
Oh, Man in the Box.
All right. We got a little Blacktop Mojo for you. Check them out wherever you stream music and on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. Give them some love. Let them know we sent you. This is their cover of Man in the Box, which is Alice in Chains, right? No.
Yes.
Ain't my genre. Ain't my genre.
No, it's Alice in Chains. Man in the Box is Alice in Chains.
All right. We'll be back here in just a few minutes for the third and final hour.
I'm back to the podcast. Let me check back with y'all later.
I wasn't expecting that at all. Even put the ellipsis in there.
Oh, let's listen to Tony's conversation. Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. Did Tony just leave the podcast? Okay.
No, I had to check on something real quick. So
my bad. My bad. Sorry for the delay. I was fucking with Kevin Holland.
what time is it?
I was actually.
Go ahead and start. Finish your normal intro, merch, all social media podcasts.
I would if you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, see?
What's wrong with you? You really want to see this? You really want to deal with this?
What's wrong with you, Tony? You don't know who the fuck I am.
I'm not that head off your head.
I'm the goddamn champ. I knocked the black off you, boy.
Good luck, motherfucker. I knocked you.
He said I knocked the black off.
Better call.
I always said that because I always said that because I grew up with a lot of black friends, and I don't know how many times I've heard either grandma or mama say that shit to their kids. Keep it up. I'm not.
Right?
Okay, let me give you a hint. When somebody's mother tells them that, leave.
It's time to go home.
You know what I was doing? I was grabbing a beer and opening it. Ooh, this shit's about to get good.
Go outside. You don't understand. Go outside.
Yeah. No, trust me. No, trust me. No, trust me. You want to clear a room? Let somebody's mama tell them, I'm gonna knock the black off you. And that'll clear a room quicker than screaming, I have a bomb. But no, sorry for the delay. That's on me. Actually, I froze up, so I had to refresh everything, and it came back in before. But then Kevin was live, and he's like, I'm gonna play a 10-minute video. He's like, the first thing I'm gonna do is play I was like, first thing I'm gonna do is play with myself. Which made him laugh and completely lose his train of thought. And then I was like,
just finished the last of my Crown Peach. Go ahead.
I was like, so this is what passes as a podcast these days, playing 10-minute videos of other people's stuff.
Why you
completely
completely
throwing him.
All of you out there who have a problem with this podcast, I want you to create something. And until then,
you are the ones who are the ball lickers.
Let it come out your nose. People got a problem with me being up here. Let me explain something to a bunch of y'all out there right now. Not only have I done this, I've done my own, and I'm on 2 others. Some of you are still trying to get something started. Get off my dick.
Sorry.
So welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. I'm Glick.
I'm almost done. I'm sorry. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. And I do apologize to you. But
honestly, my bad.
Honestly, let me make this clear. Because a bunch of y'all out there, and there's a lot of people out there who got a problem with me being up here. I was invited. I was accepted. And there's people in the audience who appreciate me, and we've been told. So, do something.
Keep my Tony's name out your motherfucking mouth.
And I'm really bother y'all because
bother me and Jeff, or bother people.
I've done my own shit as a recreation for 2 hours a night for a month and a half till I got tired of doing what I was doing. I don't see a bunch of y'all doing shit. Especially some of you backup musicians who ain't doing nothing. Built like a deflated souffle. They want to mess around and try to call me a token. Man, I'll beat your ass in public. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Now, that one's going to get me in trouble. Do not blame Nonsensical Nonsense, Glick, or Jeff Hawker, anybody else anywhere along affiliated.
I'll take the blame. I don't give a fuck.
A motherfucker coming at me like that is asking for it.
Have you heard some of the things we've said on this show as a collective, and you're afraid that's going to get you in trouble?
Listen, I got a 3-day ban on TikTok yesterday for cussing the motherfucker out.
I told you, Tony.
Yeah, you can't.
I got a 7-day ban on TikTok for Jeff and I talking about fucking power tools.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You wasn't even trying to. For me at that moment, I didn't care because of how he came at me. Now, if you're gonna give me the 3-day ban, I'm glad he got one for the racial slur that he used. I just fat shamed the fuck out of him because he is what he is.
I got a permanent ban for
broadcast sitting down and won't stand up talking about he gonna walk his dog. Your dog walks you, motherfucker. Come to me.
I got a permanent ban on my account for nudity and sexual content for doing this exact same thing that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
You know what I used? I'm trying to stay up here. Let me remember that. I'm trying. Always remember, there's a slogan for a lot of people. I behave just enough to do what I want to do to keep my job and not go to jail. It's one of the three where half of you motherfuckers walking guys going there because y'all asking for it. Excuse me. And I know you're doing it on purpose to see what the fuck we're going to do, and then we got to pay for the consequence while you play victim. Fuck you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I've had a long day.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Tony just said what I've been saying about a lot of people.
Clip of Eddie Murphy on 40 Hours said, I am having a very bad day. This has been a long fucking day.
No, can I do the introduction and we can?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My apologies.
We can talk through this.
Yeah, get the introduction.
As of right
first,
now, for the next 5 minutes, you are the champ. My apologies.
I'm always the champ. I mean,
okay, you're 5 minutes.
Why you gotta bring that shit up? Because it'll go on for the next hour. Good God.
Well, nonsensical nonsense. How you doing? Did you know I'm the champ? Hopefully, you enjoyed the last couple hours. Enjoyed a little Black Dot Mojo. Enjoyed the Urban Legends. Enjoyed listening to the champ talk with his two friends. But I'm Glick. You already knew that.
I'll just sit straight and look at the camera instead of looking like this because your vision's off with your shades on. Your Roy Orbison looking like. Go ahead.
I don't have shades on, you goofy bastard.
We're talking about you.
Black eye possessed by the devil. Did you know I'm the champ? But no, we do appreciate y'all listening and hanging out. We're going to jump back into what Tony was talking about. But if you guys are already, go and check us out on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Make sure you join us.
Just read the bottom.
Make sure you join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. on YouTube and Twitch. And if you can't join us live, listen to us on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at Nonsensical Nonsense. Give it a little Google search. You'll find us. You can also email us at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. Get your urban legends in. Get your stories in. Let us hear them. Let us know what you got going on in your area. Stories you grew up listening to. I have one. I'm gonna start reading them next week. So y'all got a whole week to get them in. I got one so far. You also got a merch store. Teespring.com.
How do you spell that?
Sorry, Tony. I was trying to cover those up in items. Teespring.com.
That's like a mating gator.
Merch store, teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense podcast. You guys don't. You don't follow us on social media. Don't listen to the podcast. We're only here for our one viewer.
It's official. All three of us have spit out our drink tonight. That's a classic.
I have not spit out my drink yet. That's alcohol abuse.
Amanda, for the record, I'm still sober, so you have not seen us act up for real yet. Because I got a couple.
I am not getting the comments.
You will always. I'm not either. I'm not getting notifications on.
Damn, it's good to be 1 out of 3. I get all of them.
Well, I did refresh tonight.
You like pulled pork in the face, you motherfucker. Go ahead.
Well, we're not on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That was quick.
All right. Well,
what are you gonna do?
Fuck you, Facebook.
He said it. I didn't. Facebook, I'm good with you.
Fuck you, Facebook. And hello, Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Yeah, just
welcome to Twitter.
No, actually, during the break, I had to refresh. No, Tony, that's I posted that thing in our group chat to kind of go on what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that. You guys talked more in 5 minutes than we did all the past 2 weeks.
Who? What you talking about?
You guys talk about that fantasy football thing. In the
Tony and I talk.
I think it's time. Yes.
No matter how many times a snake sheds its skin, it will always be a snake. Remember that when you think about allowing someone back into your life.
Well, here's the kicker with the snakes.
A snake is going to be a snake.
A snake is going to be a snake, but you also got to realize when they're going to come to you instead of being docile. So I don't always detect the worst in people. I am guilty for looking for the good in people over the bad because I try to be an optimistic male. However, some of you pessimistic, negative, antagonistic.
Whoa.
Take your time. Carry the one.
whoa.
Take your time. Carry the one.
Pump the fucking brakes there, Kimusabi.
I pump women. Get to the point.
Pump the hate.
You don't have to add into your sentence. Just say you're an optimistical person, but there's nobody here that's in this show right now. Nobody's antagonizing anybody. That goes back to something that I told you a while back. Don't come at us. Don't come at me. Don't come at Jeff, and don't come at Tony with some dumb shit, and not expect us to come right back at you with equal or higher dumb shit.
Yeah.
Or anybody in that as a whole. Don't come at people with dumb shit and start popping off at people in general, and then get butthurt and play the victim when they pop off at your stupid ass. How long have I been saying that?
Quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Why did we cut off? We just got cut off of Facebook. What happened?
Music.
You got that cleared up already.
No, they get us every time.
Yeah, every
No,
time
they just muted the broadcast.
they muted.
No, they stopped it at 2 hours 14 minutes.
No, Chris did because he moved it over to Twitter
I moved it over to Twitter
because they muted it.
For those who are
try something.
listening
You guys
to
keep
us
talking.
and don't realize what's going on. No, I got you. Fantasy football league, like you, this motherfucker left. What's he doing?
I think he had to reset his computer.
Okay, reset the computer. We started fantasy football league between a few of us who used to broadcast together. We was on a former platform known as Haps.tv or Haps.cl.
Right.
And we thought it'd be fun. It's going to be myself and Brian. Brian's been a busy man. I'm trying to set everything up. He's going to handle some things as well. I can set the league up, put everybody in place. We got 4 slots left, and 4 of them people I'm waiting on to get in there. And then once we get that done, we'll have the league, and then we can do the draft. A lot of people need to do some reaching football, including myself, because I missed the draft, and I'm going to run off a whole bunch of old players. I don't know about these new players coming in, but I'm going to have fun with it. There's no money. We're just going to pick some players. Glick thinks he's the shit, but he hasn't met me yet. And then he's going to have a bad season. I'm going to be the one. It's gonna let
Do your
motherfuckers
fucking fantasy football. Do your goddamn fantasy football show, and then you can talk about that on there.
I'll talk about all that shit. I'm gonna let Brian do the shows on Sunday since he's free. I just thought about that. I'll set the league up, put everything in place. It'll be on your platform, and Brian can do the broadcast on Sundays when he covers everything and see if any of the guys will pop up. Because
Brian don't know anything about football. I might as well just host this fucking show too.
Jesus.
Brian,
The 2 guys who came to me for advice all last season.
no.
This guy
It was
talking
not
shit.
all last season.
Talking
Brian needed some
about I haven't
advice.
met him.
Brian needed some advice. I told you about it. You said you was willing to help, so we sought your advice. Now, don't get me wrong.
But you both needed advice.
And I will come for you.
Brian's still confused with his goofy looking ass, thinking football's soccer. He's fucking drafting Ronaldo and Beckham and Bailey. Wrong sport, dummy.
Jeff, write down a movie
Yeah.
called Victory with Sylvester Stallone and Pele. It's an
Seen
old,
it.
Late
Seen it. It's basically
a prison movie.
they actually remade it as well with Jason Statham.
they didn't.
Yeah, they did. Jason Statham plays the Stallone part.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's called something else. I can't remember what it's called, but I've seen both. I've seen the remake, and then when I first saw the remake, it was Jason Statham, and the Stallone the Stallone part is played by somebody else. But it's all about an escape. Yeah, I've seen it.
I have you both so bad right now.
See what you need us. I want you to realize that. Okay?
I want you to realize that I don't.
You need
I don't. There's a difference between need and want. I want you guys here. Plus, it wouldn't be nonsensical nonsense if I didn't have my token guy.
Please, this is my token broadcast. How about that shit?
Token and 2 dumb rednecks. Welcome. We're changing the name of the show to 2 dumb rednecks and a token.
I refuse to go down as a token. Stallone Victory.
If you might be a lot of things, but you sure as fuck are not fucking a token.
Yeah, fuck motherfuckers who think I am.
No,
Is it Escape? No, that's Escape the Victory. That's another one.
no, I can't remember what it's called. I just know I literally watched one right after the other, and I was like, "Fuck, these are basically the same fucking movie."
2019, it was announced there'll be a remake. Go ahead, Glick. I'm sorry.
But I saw them both. I would say easily 10, 15 years ago.
You would enjoy this, Glick. Me and you got Mondays, and then me and Jeff go crazy on Wednesdays, and then Saturday we all lose our fucking
Chapter
Yeah, exactly.
36.
It's 158 episodes in. This is
Chapter
glory.
36.
This is glory.
Only 36. You need to bump those numbers up, Chris.
Well, you guys are officially in at least 5 of those 36 chapters at this point,
That's okay.
Like I said,
including back to back on 35 and 36.
Which chapter is Charlotte?
That's a whole separate book.
I got nothing to do with that.
Oh no, I'm calling that one.
That's a whole other book. That's a book called Goddamn Glick. What the fuck was wrong with you? Well,
That's called the,
how much? Goddamn Glick. How much did you drink?
Jesus.
That's gonna be the title of book number 2. Goddamn Glick. How much did you drink, bro? Were you?
It's the book's going to be entitled "Maybe I Should Stop Drinking."
It's going to be a children's book. It's going to be called Glick Should Stop Drinking. It's going to be a children's book.
Should have been
Charlotte the Elephant. I'll have to find an artist that can illustrate the book for me. But
Melbourne and Ocala are all pretty much Central Florida. Okay.
what,
Kids,
Jeff?
I'm looking at Tampa, and I didn't realize Tampa, Orlando, and Melbourne and Daytona, they all pretty much right for fucking here.
Orlando.
I have to look up that movie.
I just tried it and I couldn't find it. I'm actually the whole time you was doing the urban legends, I was trying to look some of them up, and I was looking up a couple of other ones too, because I do like some of the stories, and I think it's dope. I used to watch Unsolved Mysteries, so I'm on that shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You know they got that on Netflix. They have whole episodes.
Yeah.
But I used to watch all of them back in the
Either one
day.
of you guys
Some of them actually did scare the hell out of me. I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Send me the
There's-
stories. I'll do them on the show.
And I put the
No,
list on
there's-
the chat last week.
Yeah, you sent me.
There's
That's my bad. I forgot it.
No, it's just 2 of them.
No, you didn't. I didn't forget it. I actually saved it. But
There's a movie. There's one of those unsolved mysteries that stuck with me for a long time. It was about a guy. He was with his girl, and she got kidnapped. And he's in his old station wagon, and he pulls a J turn to kind of chase after the truck, and blew out his transmission, and just had to sit there and watch as the truck drove away.
well, you have to remember you have to separate. You have to separate actual urban legends from movies.
Right.
You know, I think the Guidestones, like I said, The Strangers is not so much an urban legend.
Based on a true story, which is pretty much along the same line. So if I'm wrong,
As much as The Strangers is more of a true crime story.
Unsolved Mystery.
Yeah. So it's not so much of an urban legend. Your urban legends are like your like When a Stranger Calls, or
Tony, it's called Mean Machine.
Mean
Or-
Machine.
or
It's got Vinnie Jones in it. Vinnie
That's
Jones
seven.
plays.
Go ahead, Glick. Go ahead, Glick. That's a
the
7.
lone
Yeah.
part. Sorry.
That's
no,
a
I don't want to jump too much because I still have what do I have? I think I have 2 more weeks for urban legends, so I don't want to do ball.
We're gonna fill that up. No, sir.
Yeah, I got 2 more weeks.
If
I would love to do either next week or the final week with listeners' urban legends, and I'll
Right.
factor your guys' in there as well. But then September I'm going to do a whole nother subject. But
oh man,
I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something.
dude,
2101.
I'm sorry. You're gonna be doing this for a while.
What's that?
Doing what?
I'm looking at a list of urban legends. You'll be doing this for a while.
Oh, dude, I could do urban legends for days.
Dude.
I could do them for
Yeah,
years.
there's
We can bring
tons
them back. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and
They're great for this season, this time of year, this quarter.
Man, I can.
There's actually an urban legend up here I've done.
I want to for this month. I have the urban legends. September, I have another one, and then October, Tony. In October, I'm gonna get your ass.
Good luck.
I've already got you.
You
2 weeks into the urban legends, I'm gonna get you in October.
I had no idea cow tipping was an urban legend.
That's not an urban legend. It's a real thing.
It is. No, it is.
a real-
I'm looking at it.
Like
It's a real thing. We used to do
We
it.
used to do that, but I mean, how's it an urban legend?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
There's a
It's
list
an actual
of urban,
fact.
This is a list of urban legends I'm looking through, and they got them by each letter. This motherfucker will do this till next year.
Yeah, no, cow
No,
tipping's not an urban legend.
Yes, it is.
No, that's
It's
why
classified.
it's a fact.
It's a
Like
classified.
if a sleeping cow, if you run into it, it will fall over. It's
It is
hilarious.
classified as an urban legend. I'm looking at it right now. Do you want to see the list?
But it's not an urban legend because anybody who grew up in the country has gone cow
Has done
tipping
it.
at least once.
But if you have not grown up in the country, it is a urban legend.
I told you guys a story on here about my little buddy who was not much bigger than Jeff. and ran into and he was like, I'm gonna knock this motherfucker over, and this motherfucker dead sprint from about 50 yards away. Boom!
And that cow stood there.
That cow didn't move, and he fell back about 6 feet in the mud and everything else.
That's all Newton's law in reverse.
The Chupacabra is an urban legend.
Yeah,
Chupacabra is a cryptid.
A what?
A cryptid.
Your story on Cropsy is on this list.
Mm-hmm. Chupacabra, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, Wendigo, the Jersey Devil. Those are all cryptids.
Oh, okay. So it's like it could be real, could not be real.
They're creatures. They're creatures. Cryptids. Not necessarily urban legends. They have stories that go behind them, but they're classified as cryptids.
Speaking of,
so that's what I said. That's what I said with urban legends. I was trying to stay away from ghost stories.
Understood.
Right.
And a little read between the lines here, but I'm trying to stay away from ghost stories and cryptids for a reason on urban legends.
Right.
Oh shit! I did not know Krampus was an urban legend.
Yeah, Krampus is an urban legend.
Krampus is the story behind Krampus is fucked up.
So is the Pied Piper. The Pied Piper is
I have a question
because in reality, Pied Piper go to that village and take the mice away.
No, he took the
Pied Piper came and kidnapped the children.
Right. On this same plane of thought, I was flicking through old videos the other day, and it was like unexplained happenings. Have you seen the ghost car?
From where?
It's a cop. It's like dash cam from a cop car, and they're following this like Cavalier through
every
back, and it literally goes through a fence, but the fence is still there.
It disappears. Every state has at least 6 versions of that story. Same thing with Crybaby Bridge.
Right.
Every state has a Crybaby Bridge. Every state has a story of if you go to a railroad track or a bridge, turn your car off, put it in neutral, your car will start to move. And then when you get to the other side of the bridge or the other side of the railroad tracks and you get out and look at the back of your car, there's child handprints on the back of it because there was a bus accident or whatever, the bus stalled on the train tracks and then the train came through and hit the bus and all the children died.
Well, have you ever heard the old George Jones song, Phantom 409?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That song gets me every time. It's so fucked up.
I did not
It's
know
kind of like that large mark.
The Men in Black is an urban legend.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's
it's considered a real thing.
The Mothman is an urban legend.
Yeah, the Mothman again, cryptid.
That was a good damn movie, though. That was a good damn movie.
I have not seen that.
It's a really good story. It's a really good story.
I don't like those movies because they fucking freak me out, and I was sitting there looking over my shoulder for the next week.
Mothman Prophecies, and I saw it at the time that it came out, so maybe too old right now. But that was a good movie.
I'm gonna give you guys just a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Handle it.
No, but like, yeah, movies like that, especially like shit that's based on true stories or stuff like that. If it's scary like that, oh, I'm out because it's gonna scare the shit out of me.
Well, and I'm not
I'm
mad
kind
at
of a
that,
pussy
but
when it comes to
the
that.
things that kind of have a truth to it, fucking Annabelle is an urban legend.
Right? And
I'm not
however, the
watching it.
Annabelle doll is actually one of the Raggedy Ann dolls.
Not necessarily, but I see it. Oh shit, Homie the Clown is an urban legend.
What?
Yes, I'm reading the
Like
list.
from In the Living Color, Homie the Clown?
Homie the Clown
Like Homie
is
don't
an
play
urban
that?
legend specifically to Chicago surrounding the killer clown, predating the creepy clown craze by several years, originating in Chicago in 1991, right around the time of In Living Color. So
That's
pretty much they
fucked up.
played a joke on it.
Well, or they created Homie the Clown and somebody was like, let's use this.
Maybe ain't no telling.
I
We
mean,
got-
it's chicken and
we
egg
got-
scenario there.
The Dead Children's Playground, the death of James Dean. Oh, there's a lot of shit up here. Now, like I
Oh
said,
no, the death of James Dean. That shit. There's like 14 versions of James Dean's death, and and they're all urban legends of the same kind. It comes down to it was a revenge thing, a game of chicken gone bad, a reflection off the windshield of the car coming over the hill. It's
Yes.
all this stuff behind James Dean's
That's the
death.
same thing with Marilyn Monroe.
And like several people have bought the old James Dean car and died after it, after buying the car.
that's an urban legend.
It's the same thing with Marilyn Monroe.
Right.
Her action, I believe, and I can be wrong. So if I
CIA killed her.
Tony D, I don't know if you can see the comments. I don't know if anybody's commenting. I'm
Yes, I
still
can.
stuck
I don't see any new
Right.
comments, but I can.
But Marilyn Manson, I believe her
Marilyn
official
Monroe.
cause of death.
Monroe.
Marilyn Manson. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe. Her official cause of death was, I believe, accidental overdose.
Right.
But
I think you're right. I don't know why I was thinking asphyxiation.
but you have to remember she had ties with JFK.
Yeah. And the mob, because JFK was tied to the mob.
Well, no, she had ties to the mob because she was married to Joe DiMaggio.
That's
and
right.
Joe DiMaggio supposedly, quote unquote, had ties to the mob.
Mm-hmm.
He was a
So-
Yankee. That was
Yep.
the Yankees in the.
He was a Yankee. What was his last name, Tony? What was his last name, Tony?
DiMaggio.
It's a little Italian.
You there.
About it.
Forget about it.
Somebody let me know it was the DiMaggio.
Fugazi, But no, I think it comes down to Marilyn was constantly at the White House and shit, and it came down to she knew too much.
Well, it depends on. It depends on.
I mean, JFK's pillow talk.
Well, yeah, like I said,
Have you heard that he
Phil-
is a dude?
Oh, dude, Tony, I got a fucking documentary you got to see about the JFK assassination that literally puts George Bush Sr. in the driver's seat
I
of
think I
that
heard about that. I
assassination.
think I heard about that. I heard
It
about
is
that.
like made in '97.
Vaguely, I
It's-
heard about that.
Fucked up, like Nazi bankers in the States and all this shit, and to the point where the guy that actually pulled the trigger has been named. I'll send you a link. I think it's on Prime. Calm down, Christopher.
it goes with our conversation.
No, like they've named the
Now that you
dude,
mention it,
and they've done those spider web charts where
that was
they
the
all
ending
come
of
down
The
to
Rock. That was
they've
the
done
ending.
one of
It's
those.
Kevin Bacon.
That was the
Yeah,
ending
it's like a
of The
6
Rock.
degrees thing.
Remember The Rock with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah,
That was the ending of the movie.
Yeah.
It's on
and
record.
and it all comes down to the guy that pulled the trigger was basically a hired assassin that worked for CIA, George Bush, and all this stuff. Like this guy's been in the White House multiple times, and apparently George Bush Sr. is terrible at naming shits. Like he named his oil company, something that was like he also used that for the name of the plan. You know, he not very clever kind of guy.
But I saw the video when they had where he got shot and how they planned it, how they set it up. The dude's name, I did hear that story one time. I forgot his name.
It's got one of those three-name words.
The guy that shot Reagan was not the guy that got in jail. The guy that shot MLK is not the one that they caught.
No.
Yeah,
Wait.
I watched all that.
The guy who shot John Lennon did not kill John Lennon. It was Yoko Ono.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I remember that story. I don't know if it's true or not. What the fuck ever happened to Julian?
Who?
His son.
Which one? Didn't he have an album?
Yeah, but Julian Lennon was the one that made the song. It was a good song too.
I was gonna say I think Julian Lennon was. Yeah, what happened to him? That's a good question because I thought he did a whole album. He wasn't actually bad.
He's sitting back and making that money.
Making what money?
Oh, that's true. The Beatles are owned by the
Michael Jackson
Michael
owns.
Jackson.
Michael Jackson bought the rights to the Beatles catalog.
Yeah, he's sitting on an island with Tupac, so you'd have to go ask him.
Who? Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson, Marilyn Monroe, all of them are all hanging out on the same island, all with Elvis.
No, Mike's dead. I haven't heard Mike's live yet.
I have.
Yeah. Have you seen this? Have you seen the video of his ghost at Neverland Ranch?
No.
I'm not doing that. No, I
His
saw that.
moonwalk across.
No.
You motherfucker!
I cussed everybody out when I walked that shit.
I walked right into that.
But no.
God damn
Okay,
it.
that was an easy setup. That was kind of corny and all that.
Go ahead,
sorry,
say
that belongs. That actually belongs on the Kevin Ollie show. That don't belong on here. But no.
Damn.
And all
Fucking airplane blade, and I was like, hey, look at that. Fuck.
You really did. You really did. Tony instantly gave me the fuck you Glick look. He was like, fuck you. Jeff's like, wait, really? Hold on a second. Hold on. What's going on?
Wait, there's a murder? Let's go investigate. Son of a bitch, why am I dead?
But
Oh!
I watched that video a couple months ago and I put it on Facebook. I said, I hate y'all. I really hate you.
Oh my god! So there's actually video of that, like the
Yeah,
joke.
go ahead and show what
Please send it to me. I gotta see it because I got like 45 people at work I can get.
There is a joke video. They're like, we see Michael Jackson's ghost. And it's a guy who he's got a sheet on and he moonwalks across the street.
Oh my god, I gotta see that video. Fuck, I walked right into that plane. It's like, hey, the engine's running. Maybe I should go look at this.
You were like an inquisitive, stupid little kid, like, wait, really? But no, in all honesty,
We were being all serious, and then you bring in something like that.
In all
That's a
seriousness,
Jeff joke. That's a Jeff joke.
there is a real video, supposedly, of Michael Jackson's ghost walking from one room to another room at Neverland Ranch. But I was gonna say that I wasn't even setting up for a joke, but the way Jeff reacted, I was like, oh, I got to. I couldn't help myself.
Like, hey, who started the engine of this plane? Maybe I should go check. Fuck.
I was so damn mad when I saw that video. I was pissed.
I could just see Tony going, "Whoa, oh, you motherfucker!"
That's exactly what I said too.
But there is supposedly, like I said, there is a real video of Michael Jackson's ghost at Neverland Ranch. Outside of the one that shit killed me. When I see that video, that guy had a sheet on. That kid had a sheet on. Oh my god, moonwalk.
That's not even the one I'm talking about, you ass.
There's another one. There's a video. It is like Michael Jackson's ghost caught on camera, real raw footage, and it's like it's like a dark room, and they're shooting down a hallway, and this guy's got a sheet on it, and he goes across the screen. He moonwalks across the screen. He's like, hee hee.
You son of a bitch!
I was like, no, what they didn't.
God damn, I can't believe I heard that one.
That wasn't even a setup. I was just trying to be serious. Like, there's supposedly
No, because
real
we were
people-
literally having a serious conversation, and you're the last person that would pull that joke.
Hey, it was the way you
That's
reacted.
like when I got Mike on that. I got Mike on that Reese Witherspoon joke. It was that kind of joke.
Yeah. Dude, the way you reacted, and as soon as I seen your reaction, Tony gave me the "fuck you" look, and I was like, "Well, here we go." That's why I'm the champ.
Damn.
Fucking good.
And action.
I reiterate once again.
Exactly.
I'll take it. That is a well-deserved and well-earned "fuck you" lick.
Oh, damn.
But no, like I said, there is actual footage of what is supposed to be really Michael Jackson's ghost at Neverland Ranch. So if you put in the search bar on YouTube, you'll probably get a couple of the what the fuck is what I said.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's stuff like that's become such a joke that when you try to find the legitimate video, it takes you forever to find it. And you're
the real video, it is shot. It's like off of Neverland Ranch's security foot cameras.
Oh, okay.
And it's between like the dining room and the living room or whatever the hell it is. You just see what looks like an apparition just kind of slowly go across the screen.
That's right.
And it's kind of crazy. I mean, if you believe in that kind of stuff, like I do, I believe in the paranormal, I and stuff like that. So it's just like, I mean, at the end of the day,
I'm not shitting on anything like that, but I've seen some of them videos where you're like, you know what? Fuck, I don't know. Like, have you seen the pictures? There's a bunch of pictures out there where it's like people take a snapshot, and then in the background something fucked up's happened. It's like a ghost and stuff, kind of like the ghost that's on your wall in your bedroom.
3 minutes in the baby.
What's up, Frank?
That's not a ghost. That's a fucking poster, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ.
Shout out, speaking of ghosts, shout out to Frank. What's going on, bro? No, hold it up.
Frank over there.
No, that's because he's beside me.
No, it's because he's on. Chris moved his shit around because he was scaring you.
He's
afraid to give you nightmares. No, but I mean, like,
I love you.
There's some of them videos out there where it's like either somebody's really good at editing or fucking some shit's fucked up.
Tony, how fucked up would your life be if we're doing this podcast and we start talking about Frank and all of a sudden a ghost appears over my
Dude, I will sit back and watch. I won't say a goddamn thing. I'm like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, high five him. High five him.
Chris center fucking screen. I'll literally pull one of these. It didn't work.
That.
Yeah, just do that.
I don't want to cuss nobody.
Yeah, like that. I'm like, let's do this. We're gonna see this.
I don't want to cuss nobody out, but she gonna make
I just lean over and high five him. Meanwhile, Tony's losing his fucking mind.
Fuck it. Speaking of losing their mind, when you guys watch that Day Shift movie, old boy's brother, what's his name? Franco's brother, fucking kills it.
What is it, David Franco? Frank?
The one that was on the Scrubs remake. That was season 9.
He was on Scrubs. He was at Neighbors. He's been in a bunch of things. He's way funnier
so
than dude.
fucking good, dude. He cracks me up.
Whoa, you got me fucked up.
God damn.
That's exactly what both Tony and I were thinking when we watched the fake Michael Jackson ghost video.
Yeah, just sitting there, fucking.
You got me fucked up.
Stop it, Jeffrey.
Ah! You and I both had the same idea.
Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up.
Tony, your next TikTok video, you just got to do the live version of that.
I can't
Use
go
the
live.
audio.
I thought about it. I gotta do a better
Just
one.
use the audio. Just do it. I'll use the sound, and you guys have to duet it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
You guys actually, if I do it and you guys duet it, the last person that duets it, I'll save the video and then I'll put it on our page.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to do that shit when you put the video up and have the background. I don't know how to do that shit yet.
Green screen and shit.
Yeah.
It's in the effects.
My OBS.
Yeah, it's in effects.
Yeah, I'm gonna go live tonight.
You got me fucked up. I'm sorry. I saved that shit on my TikTok. I found it up there. There's an R2D2 one I want to put up too.
I got
Hey,
yeah,
you
you
can.
if there's a video that you like, if there's a video that you like or whatever, and you just want to post the video, go to the share arrow, hit it, and then hit save video. It'll save it to your device, and then you can post it on your page.
Yeah.
Well, I saved one of my damn lives I did, but they muted it because I had music in the background. So TikTok mutes your music as well.
Bro, I've never been muted on TikTok. I've always had music on in the background.
I've had videos taken down, but I've never been muted.
I've never had any of my videos or any of my lives. I've had videos muted and whatnot, but I've never had any of my lives muted. But that might be why you had music playing in the background of a video.
I had the radio going, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, me and Penny did a broadcast with just straight music, and that got taken down. It was up for a minute.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snake.
You guys had to do a live together with straight music because somebody wasn't in control of his faculties.
What?
I've had
I lost
a
that.
little bit too many drugs in my system, so I can only bear to scream.
I never got that. I never got getting fucked up like that. I don't get the concept. I don't get the draw. Getting completely fucked up.
Getting who?
Fucked up.
Oh.
Like on drugs and shit. I don't get the concept. I've mentioned it multiple times. I can't even smoke weed. It does. This
is one of the most disrespectful pictures I've ever seen in my life. Because they were like, name this hip hop group, and I like to die.
Oh shit! I saw that. Oh my god! Yes. Oh shit!
Oh damn!
That's fucked up.
They said name this hip hop group.
That's 4'11".
Y'all going to hell. I like the dance.
Oh shit! That reminds me. Have you seen? My wife sent me one the other day. It's this dude in a wheelchair, and he's obviously lost his leg. And he's lost his what? He's got one of those rubber bands that he's stretching what's left of his leg out.
I saw that.
And you know it's going to happen. And people do edit, try not to laugh, just like, yeah, I'm going to hell. I fucking lose it. Every time that video pops up, I'm fucking losing it. I know it's going to happen. Anytime somebody's fucking around with those stupid bands, you know it's going to happen. Why people keep buying these stupid fucking bands?
I hate you, bro.
Tell me. You don't want to. You won't. You see those bands in Walmart and shit. You're like, fuck no, I ain't buying that. I'm going to smack in the face, smack in the dick, or smack in the head. I ain't going to buy that stupid thing.
Oh shit.
So why do people keep buying these things? How dumb can you get?
They're stretching for exercise.
Yeah, but
I hate you.
It's terrible. It's terrible to watch. It's terrible to laugh at. But goddamn if it ain't funny, because you know you're supposed to be. It's like laughing in church. Somebody tells you a dirty joke in church. You know you're not supposed to laugh because you in church. Man, it's the same concept.
Listen, I'm gonna make a
Who the fuck is telling you dirty jokes in church, Jeff?
My dumb ass.
He's telling himself dirty jokes in church.
Let's go to church, Chris. I'll tell you every dirty joke I can, and we'll see what you can make
Everybody
you
says
laugh.
our Father, and he leans over. Then once was a grunt in Nantucket.
So he says, "Our Father." Like, did he leave?
I am.
Start
I
the
also-
topic.
At least you had a father.
Trying to behave and shit. Somebody went up for
Oh,
communion.
you're right. I would be that asshole in church going, making jokes. Our Father.
I told a lady after
Yeah,
communion,
I do
picking the crumbs out of
grew
her
up
hand,
in
I lost my damn mind. I was going crazy in church.
I do it all the time. No,
As
but
kids,
I mean,
we always
you
did
know
that.
when you're supposed to be serious. Like my niece and I were talking yesterday, and she was telling me she saw a video. I don't know if you guys have seen this video. This dude died, and he in his will he wanted a speaker put in his coffin, and he had a recording playing that was like him banging, going, "Help! Let me out! I'm locked in!" All this stuff, and people are sad, but still laughing their ass off. I'm like, that's going to be me. I'm going to do that shit.
No, I
turned my back on purpose.
I know you did.
Because the minute you said you put
When,
a stick in the golf, and I didn't even want to hear the rest.
last time I was
It was his idea.
Last time I was down seeing Jody, she got up Sunday morning and she's like, "I'm going to go to church," and I was like, "Okay." I said, "Do you want me to go with you?" I said, "I really don't have quote unquote church clothes, but I said I'll go with you." And she's like, "No, I know it's not your thing, and you're not Christian
Shows
or
up
whatever."
in his croc boots,
My Croots.
your
Yeah,
Croots,
and I
and
was
your
like,
basketball shorts, and
He's
tank
going to
top.
church in overalls and boots. I know what he's going to do. She did not want you to.
She's like, no.
Okay.
Wear my hat.
Okay. First and foremost, in my defense, I don't own overalls anymore.
I've never owned overalls.
Oh
Never
my god,
once.
I used to wear the hell out of some overalls, boy.
Yeah, you know what? It was
man.
the thing. It was the thing back in the day, and I never jumped on that trend.
I'll still wear them. I just don't have any. But no, I said I'll go to church, and she's like, "No, you don't have to go to church with me. I know it's not your thing, and I'm not even technically, in all honesty, I'm not even Christian anymore." Calm down, crisscross. Wait a minute. Who are you, Salt or Peppa?
That's getting play, son. That's getting play.
Hey, I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it. Yeah, I know you was in the club. Call me Bubba Sparks. I know you was in the club getting down to Miss New Booty.
No, I am.
Hey.
Dog, I played that podcast what happened. Leslie had me screaming. Every time she was talking about, "Leave the pigs alone."
Leave the pigs. That was a wild video. No, but I told her, I was like, I told her, I'll go to church with you. I know it's your thing, but I'll go with you. I said, but one of two things are going to happen when we go to walk in the door. Either A, I'm going to get struck by lightning, or B, I'm gonna just instantly burst into flames. And she's like, "Yeah, you don't have to go, but if you did go, I'm going in before you because I don't want to be anywhere near that."
Man.
No, you know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen is you're going to do a full-on Pacino from Devil's Advocate. Touch that fucking holy water and start fucking boiling and shit.
Yep. For the devil. Oh, that was a great movie.
Love that fucking movie.
Taste, but don't taste.
Touch. Taste, but don't swallow.
Yeah, taste but don't swallow.
Touch, but don't feel.
But don't feel. Goddamn, Pacino, that might have been one of his best movies.
I love that fucking movie. He's giving that speech about he's like, "I'm fucking this girl, and I get up to go to the bathroom, and she looks at me. She gets up to go to the bathroom, and she looks at me like she'd just been fucked by the German Idol, and it was just little old me."
Was that Gilbert Godfrey or Al Pacino?
That's how he says it. Fuck you. You do your impression, bitch.
Oh my
God.
Bitch.
I won't do it, Al Pacino, but I'll do a Billy. I give it a 10. A fucking 10.
10.
I still got one. Goddamn teacher came out.
I'm gonna have to watch it. You know what? That teacher bad as fuck, boy.
Oh, my head hurts.
She driving that convertible Saline. Ooh, That's a badass N95.
Convertible Saline.
She drive an N95 Saline convertible Mustang in white.
Oh yeah. The Mustangs. Yeah. I remember they came.
Yeah, that thing is bad, boy. And old Mox go, that's a nice car for a teacher. She drives by. It's before they go to the strip club and find out she's a stripper, but he's like, that's a nice car for a teacher's salary.
Yeah, you gotta love Mox. You gotta love Mox in those movies, man. Oh, fucker said, I don't want your life.
No, I'm sorry, but the best is fucking what's oh boy, Captain America when he did the Not Another Teen movie. He's like, I don't want your wife.
Jesus, he's been around that long? Good God.
That was old boy. That's
it was Chris Evans. It was John Mox is sitting outside of that convenience store. Tweeter pulled up in the cop car.
And by the way, one of the best looking cop cars ever is a Cutlass Supreme 4-door with the light bar, and he's like, Jonathan Moxon, you are under arrest for not being naked with some sophomore chick who wants to bathe you with her tongue.
Guilty.
I love that movie. I love that movie so much.
The best is when Mox turns to Tweeter and he says, Tweeter, you think you're gonna like Dale? He's like, wait, what?
When that movie came out, it was our junior year in high school, and that movie came out. And of course, everybody's seen it. And we were at practice, and shortly after that movie came out, and one of the guys on the team were like, God damn, if they did not write the tweeter role for you. Like, they're like, you're a fucking tweeter.
No, okay.
They're like, you are a tweeter.
I agree to one point. With the exception of one point. Tweeter got laid a hell of a lot more than you did in high school.
Oh, that was just not that was my choice, though.
Yeah, no, 100% my choice. But I contest in real life, if Tweeter was a real person, Tweeter's in jail.
Oh yeah,
I guarantee it.
Well, not
because Tweeter would literally bang anything with
Yeah, but not in a town like that, which is what my high school. My high school, if you had a football jersey, you could do whatever you wanted. I mean, that's why we were in the bars at 16.
We got prosecuted for every rule under the book.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we were at 16. We could go into any bar. There was only 3 of them, but in our area, and we could drink. It was, and it was so funny because the guys on the team, they're like, "That's seriously fucking you. That is you all day long."
Yep.
And I wasn't necessarily and that was my choice that I wasn't screwing everything with a hole, but I did a lot of other things just because I wasn't fucking. Just because I wasn't fucking, I was still doing a lot of other stuff. I got kicked off the football. I wasn't allowed to ride on the football team after my sophomore year. I think it was because of a cheerleader who decided to show me she didn't have a gag reflex.
I got suspended for having sex on.
It's not that big. It's not that impressive.
Damn.
Yeah. So you freshened your breath with your little Tic Tac?
Yep. Hey, small things are a choking hazard. Remember that.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's a warning label on everything that comes. Warning. Small things could cause choking hazard.
That's your defense. Gentlemen, it's 3 hours. I gotta go to bed.
Yes, it is that time. I have to
I'm so ready
round up these kids and put them to bed.
Let me put myself to bed.
I cannot wait to come home from work tomorrow. I want to have my nice new jerseys.
Why?
I'm at my jerseys.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna wear one to the. I'm gonna wear one to the gym.
If they're worth it, they're worth a damn, send me pics and send me a link. If they're worth a damn.
I'm not going to the gym tomorrow. Guess where I'm going tomorrow? I got therapy tomorrow after work. No. Therapy? Unfortunately, no. I got therapy. I got ink therapy tomorrow.
Ah.
Part 2.
Nice.
get the other face on this one. I'm actually really happy the way he's doing this tattoo compared to the second one, since
Right.
because he did this whole one part, so it wasn't just an outline. It's like a
Right.
completed tattoo. So
Yeah. So in the meantime, it still looks like something as
Yeah.
opposed to a work in progress.
But I mean, I got to give my man credit. Shout out to Dustin at Empire Tattoo here in Nurka. Even this one, when it was just the outline, it looked phenomenal when it was just the outline. But yeah, I got ink therapy tomorrow, so maybe I won't go sleeveless tomorrow, and I'll wear one of the jerseys and just be like, "Sorry, man."
Just pin it up like Tweeter did. Pin it up like you guys used to do back in high school.
Yeah, just
pin it up like it's already got shoulder pads on.
Yeah, just wrap it right up underneath there, just like that.
So you can show off your muscles.
I don't
give a
muscles.
What
big muscles.
what John Voight saying that? I don't give a fuck about your goddamn muscles.
Everybody talks about some of these characters, but I don't think John Voight gets the love he deserves from that movie.
He
was phenomenal in that movie.
You talk about my boys? My boys giving you trouble? He says in that bar. No, coach. They just boys. He fucking ran that town, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I might have to watch that movie tonight. God damn. I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that movie again. I haven't watched it in about.
You watch that movie and the people in it, you forget that they're in it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
like what's old girl's name? She played Paul Walker's girlfriend. Ended up trying to hit on Mox. God damn. Oh fuck! I gotta look up the cast because I'm curious now. I can't remember her name.
Like the
Varsity Blues cast.
Allie Larder.
Allie Lauder, yeah. You forget she's in it, and she's
Amy Smart was in it.
That's right. Yeah. Amy Smart plays Mox's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot.
Scott Conn. Paul Walker. James Vanderbeek was. Look up Billy Bob today. Look up pictures.
That motherfucker is skinny as a motherfucker now. Mm-hmm. He does not look like himself.
Look at the weight change he did between Sling Blade and every other movie.
Yeah.
Because Sling Blade, they had him looking ridiculous.
Wait.
Why was the guy who played Billy Bob wasn't in Sling Blade?
I thought you meant Billy Bob Thornton for real.
No.
Oh no. No, Billy Bob, the guy who played Billy Bob in Varsity Blues now, he's like a quarter of what he was when he was Billy Bob.
Oh shit. Jesse Plemons was in that. He plays Paul Walker's younger brother. And fuck, that dude's like getting some shit going now. He's getting some serious roles.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's one of those that guys.
He's becoming one of. He
was in that movie Vice. He was in.
I think I did see that movie because I did Google it. I think I did watch that movie a long time ago.
It's good, man. It's fucked up.
It was good.
You want to slap fucking Dick Cheney in the mouth?
You can still do. He's obviously protected because I don't know how he's still alive in a lot of people's eyes.
Well,
because he knows too much.
Well, he's tied to a whole lot.
Who played Mox's dad? I can't remember. Mox's dad was a fucking genius. Thomas F. Duffy. The picture here looks like shit. Yeah, Jesus. Oh, he ain't done shit.
I got me researching the hell out of these damn urban legends, I swear.
I'm definitely gonna have to watch that movie tonight. I haven't seen that movie forever.
I got a bunch of movies I gotta watch. I'm just gonna be tied up for a while. This sounds good.
Hey, Chris, do they have the Wendell jersey on Amazon?
What?
The Wendell, number 33 from Varsity Blues. They got Wendell's on there.
What?
Do they have Wendell from Varsity Blues? He was the black guy. They have his jersey.
I don't know.
I'm curious.
Let's see. I don't know. I specifically clicked on it for Falco, and then I seen the Varsity Blue jerseys, and I was like, oh god, I have to have a tweeter jersey. So I didn't see.
Winning is
Yeah, I know who Wendell is because he blew his leg out or some shit.
Well, he blows his knee.
Worst injury ever.
Well, I mean, that's basically what happened to Paul Walker's character too.
Every football player I've ever known, when your knee goes out, that's it for life.
Yep.
I completely
for life.
I completely forgot Amy Smart was in that goddamn movie, man.
I forgot she was an actress. I didn't know she was missing.
Is missing.
Like seriously, tell me you don't want that truck, Chris.
No, I love that truck.
I mean, that is like the all-time movie vehicle for me. That I can't believe we didn't put that in our thing. Because he had seats out of a full-size Chevy van in it, as opposed to the regular bench seat.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were full-on comfy fucking seats, boy.
Yeah.
And old fucking dude jumps in the truck. He's like, I've been up since the crack of dawn, and I had to ask you a question. Good morning, boys. Good morning. He says,
good morning, boys. Good morning.
He says good morning because he's literally got his ass in the back.
Yeah, I said good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
No.
I've been up since the crack of dawn, and I've had to ask you a question.
Well, all right. Well, with that being said, I know Tony's ready for bed. I see him. He's ready for bed. I'm ready to keep going. I'm probably getting myself in trouble, but I'm gonna drink. I got like 3 or 4 more beers. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking drink them. Fuck it.
I'm gonna watch
Varsity
Blues. Damn it.
Huh?
Nice. Wait a minute. Hey, Ron Lester. Billy Bob died, dude.
Did he really?
Yeah, Ron Lester died. Varsity Blues actor dies at 45. Old Billy Bob died, man. It doesn't say when.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know.
I literally just found out. 2016. God damn, we're out of date. June 17, 2016.
That's kind of par for the course on our show. I mean, we did talk about the OJ trial more than 3 times on here.
Dude, I'm telling you, watch them fucking movies. That docu-series about the OJ trial with fucking so many good fucking actors in it. It's such a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. as fucking OJ fucking rocks. Oh, speaking of deaths, Anne H died, boys.
Yeah, we talked about that last week when you weren't here multiple times last week. Part-time bitch ass.
Hey, family. Vin Diesel over in this motherfucker.
Fuck your family.
Say that.
We are your family. Your family's so solid. That's why your wife moved to Europe and left you with her punk ass kids. I said what I said, Tony. But with that being said, we do appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out. I know Tony's ready for bed. I can see the look on his face. I'm ready to keep going. But
I'm tired.
Yeah, Jeff's tired. Tony's tired. I'm just gonna sit here and in silence.
I've been in this chair since 9:00 this morning.
I'm gonna sit here in silence and drink more beer because why not? But we do appreciate y'all.
Loser says what?
What?
Exactly.
We do appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll be back Saturday night with a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. We got What the Fuck News Saturday night, plus God knows what the hell else is going to happen Saturday when we venture down this road again. We'll go ahead and show like we always do with a little Blacktop Mojo. If you guys are not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, feel free to join us live if you get the chance and hang out in the chatters box on YouTube and Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. And if you can't join us live, don't worry. We got you covered. You can listen to us on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. All kinds of new content up there. I do have Saturday and Monday's episode posted as of today.
Oh, you were able to get it done?
Check that out. Yep. Go ahead and check that out. Give us a listen. Give us a like. Give us a follow. And if you'd be so kind, give us a share. Help us grow. All at Nonsensical Nonsense. Go ahead and hit it in your Google box or ask Siri. And we'll get you the right direction. We also got an email at nonsensicalnonsense@gmail.com. So if you're listening to this, you have until next Wednesday. Go ahead and get your urban legends in, your stories you grew up on. I'd like to do a listener's urban legends. Oh, excuse me, Jeff and Tony. That applies to you guys as well. If you got some urban legends that you want me to touch on, go ahead and let me know, and we'll throw those into the mix as well. And don't forget, we got a merch store, teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense podcast. You can get all your nonsensical gear, hoodies, sweatshirts, coffee cups, tumblers, stickers, all that jazz, all at nonsensical or at teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense a podcast. Sorry about that. And with that being said, there's a little Blacktop Mojo, the only way we know how. Go give our guys some love on all social media and wherever you stream music at Blacktop Mojo. Let them know we sent you. And here's a little wicked woman for your ear holes.
Sir, can I help you?
Do you have any weapons of any kind? Anything to defend yourself?
Sir, this is a Speedy Mart. We have hot dogs 2 for $1. I just put them on the roller yesterday. They're pretty good.
No, man, like something sharp, something like I can stab, defend myself with.
I've got some sharp cheddar combos over there. It's kind of like a Ritz cracker pregnant with a cheese baby.
Pregnant with a cheese baby.
All right. Well, let me just take one of these lighters, and I'm gonna borrow your bug spray, and can I borrow your bathroom key as well?
Yeah, bathroom key. All right. I got your bathroom key right there. Make sure you bring that back. And that'll be $13.62. And I'm gonna have to have exact change, sir. We're in a coin shortage at the moment.
Whatever, man. Okay. There's that. There's that. No, I'm sorry.
A mother in the sky, take this sacrifice. I wanna live forever. And now, a spirit in the earth, give me another, make me a god like you.
Oh shit, Chuck, I was first.
Oh shit, Chuck.
Oh shit, Chuck.
Yes.
A mother in the sky, take this sacrifice. I wanna live forever. And now, a spirit in the earth, give me another, make me a god like you. Make me a god like you.
Yeah, buddy. That's how you end the goddamn show right there. Little Black Top Mojo, Wicked Woman in your ear holes. We appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging the fuck out. What's wrong with you, Jeff?
You literally did that like you're fucking Wolfman Jack.
That's how I roll. That's how I roll. All right? Oh,
You don't know who Wolfman Jack is?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, he was an old DJ from the 50s.
Yeah, I know who he is. But no, we appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll see you Saturday night with a brand new episode. Jeffrey, you gotta tell these assholes.
Deuces.
Thank you, Tony D. Let these motherfuckers know. Right now. Unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Before you start your mic's muted. Your mic's
muted. Meow.
You hold me, damn
it. You're meowed.
We'll give you a mulligan. Try again, sir.
Y'all kiss my ass.
I was even telling you before you started talking. Your mic's muted.
Everybody stay out of trouble, stay out of jail. It ain't worth it. Go to work, find a job. If you ain't got a job, go look for one. If you can't find one, move. Mother had your mother made your mother.
That was a whole lot to digest.
That's right.
That was a lot to digest.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, for the millions watching at home and the thousands in attendance. Be good or be good at it. Goodbye, motherfuckers.
Hit the button.
take her easy. And if she's easy,